Raider Nation, we up.
Hey, what's up, Raider Nation?
Man, we got everybody's favorite Chris4Raiders in the building.
Hey, what's up, fellas? Nation, family.
Mr. Pena, always salute, man. One of my favorite people, man.
Always dedicated.
Always. This guy, too.
Good that dude, guy. Right? I don't know. You can boot him if you want to.
Good people, bitch. Chewy smoked him. 559 was happening. Shout to the 559. 93 Nav man. I seen you the other night, too, man. I seen you.
Nav man, what's up, brother?
Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate Nav man. He made some very nice comments yesterday.
Pigs. Salute, brother. My moderator.
Yeah, they gonna.
Hey, Marks. What's up, Marks? Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Just got released from the hospital for a ruptured eardrum. Oh no!
Oh yeah, I hope you feeling better, Benny.
Yeah, Mr. Pena, man.
Stop going to heavy metal concerts, man. Front row stage, or front row seats.
Man, oh, I hope everything heals well, and hope you know.
I know someone had that, man. That is very painful, very painful.
Yeah, we will keep our tones very low for you today. We will not irritate the injury.
I'm glad you hear it, Robert.
Yeah, hopefully there's news that'll be soothing to those ears, Robert. For sure. PNW.
Oh, that's my boy.
Mark Raiders. Love that.
He be on my draft show, man. He makes some great picks. I like his picks.
Oh, hey, what are you doing for the draft? You guys already got something planned for draft night?
Yeah, I think me and Jeff, any Booster Club, we're gonna do a live draft. Well, pretty much everybody and their mother gonna do a live draft thing, but we're gonna do one. So if you're not doing anything, you want to join us?
Yeah, I think I will.
We're gonna do a live draft night. At least the first 2 nights, not the round, the one that goes by real quick.
Yeah,
this is the first 2, first round and second and third round.
Yeah, I love the draft process. I really do. I love just the, I also like when the players get picked and then you get to hear the announcers kind of give you the breakdown, because some of the players were, not too familiar with, but then you get kind of the breakdown on each player. So I like that too.
Yeah. I think the most thing we watch for who's going to be at number 6. That's everybody want to see that, and maybe a second round. But after that, it's like this. People really don't care. But I care about the third round now. Because sometimes you get some gems in those third rounds.
Yeah,
we got one last year. Who did we get?
We got
Glaze in the third round.
TJ Glaze. Yeah, it's interesting because I could see the need to trade back, but I could see if a good player is there to definitely take him. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be the tough thing. Well, no, I guess not for us, but it's I think they already have kind of in mind their shit by now. They really should though, because they should kind of know how it's going to kind of shake out if the trades kind of shake things up. But I mean, I think a lot of the modes, most of the draft is kind of wait and see to see who's there before they kind of make that move.
But if you look at it, what they did in free agency, they didn't go out and spend a bunch of money, but they got the players that they needed to fill the holes that were left by other guys.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the draft, like back in the day, they were desperation. Now I say, well, we need this player, but we're going to be desperate to get him and overdraft him. Like he should project it 6th round, but we pick him in the 2nd round. Why you guys got? He's a 6th round projection, but you pick him in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
So they're not desperate now. They can think, okay, you know what? Let's get this guy. He can help solidify what we already have.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing doing what they're doing.
I think we could, because I've heard Mason Graham, I've heard Abdul Carter at 6. Yeah, don't get me wrong, because like we do, defense definitely is what we need to sick on Mahomes and everybody else.
Well, defense win championship. Look at Philadelphia. Look at the years of the Super Bowl, going back to maybe the 80s.
Yeah,
it wasn't offense; it was a defense. Go back to the 90s. I mean, it was as that did it. Like the last rare Super Bowl.
I was just gonna say that defense killed
Offense did great. Offense did great, but the defense really solidified it.
it.
They
Yeah.
stopped the Theismann and what they call them up front, the offensive line, the Hogs. And just busted through them like they were like paper. So it was a defense that really got the game going. And then Jack Squire, rest in peace, got that pick right before halftime. What was that? That was defense.
Yeah, that defense, man, from Brooks and all, Sapp, all them players, man, like it was so crazy that
Sapp on that team.
He wasn't on that squad?
No, he came later. No.
Damn.
I can't remember exactly everybody, but it wasn't Sapp. Sapp wasn't on that team. Sapp came here and
no. I mean for them, because he was on their squad.
Washington Redskins? No,
the Tampa Bay.
No, I'm talking about the one that watched the one that
last. You talking about the last win? Oh, okay. I was talking about the last
one. They won with the defense. They took it to Washington. The Washington Redskins was they just won Super Bowl the year before against Miami Dolphins with that front line, which is awesome. They call them the Hogs.
Dang.
Then they were projected wins the back-to-back Super Bowls, and then the Raiders came in there, dominated defense through the whole playoffs, and they played Seattle in the championship game. I wish I was there. I can get tickets to go there. And Seattle at that time were in the AFC West. They weren't in the. It was only 3 divisions. They weren't in the NFC yet.
Yeah.
Seattle beat the Raiders twice in that same year because of the division. So they predicted it's going to be the Seahawks and Redskins in Super Bowl. Redskins going to win.
Mason Graham.
The LA Raiders came out there and just say, shut the fuck up. Went and dominated. I mean, dominated the Seahawks and went to Super Bowl. Oh, no, okay, now it's the Redskins and Raiders. Redskins should have easy victory here in the back-to-back Super Bowls. Whereas once again said, shut the fuck up. Went out there and dominated again. And it was a defense that did it. So,
I was 4 months old when that went down.
Yeah, my son was just born that year.
Damn.
Oh yeah, well, I'm an old timer.
Yeah, it's wild because I thought you were talking about the old, the Tampa Bay one. And then that was defense. That took that game over. Well,
Tampa Bay defense did, but it wasn't that. It was a playbook. It was that they really got there with Callahan using Gruden's playbook, and that was all offense. The defense at that time was really suspect. They were decent, but they wasn't like dominating. That's what I'm talking about. They got there with the West Coast offense, and it was scoring points left and right.
Yeah.
So they beat teams with the point scoring. But like I said, most of the Super Bowls, 90% of them were won by defense. Look at Baltimore Ravens when they won their first one.
Shit, remember Cam Newton when he played Denver? That Panthers versus
that game was
Denver? Man.
That game was fixed. I don't care what anybody said. That game was fixed. They want Peyton Manning to win his Super Bowl. That was fixed. That's another story. That's another subject. But you look at what I was saying. You look at Baltimore when they had who was the quarterback for Baltimore when they first Super Bowl?
What's his name? Fucking Trent. What's the name? Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer. Yeah, Hall of Famer Trent Dilfer, right? Yeah. But you know what? They need him just to control the ball, throw it, get first downs, control the ball, no turnovers. And defenses are dominated. That's all, because they had the best defense in the league at that time. They were second to the Bears on defense. That's how the Bears won theirs too. See, Dylan's defense. It wasn't McMahon throwing like 400 yards. It was a defense that would just you couldn't do anything against this defense.
Man.
And that's what I'm looking at. That's why I want Flacco. Then Flacco, that was the next guy, the second one. But the thing I want, build that defense.
Mm-hmm.
see what Phillips did to Mahomes.
Yes, I love that. Every time he would slide up, because that's how he would beat teams. He'd set back, he split that middle, and then go off to the side and either run or dish it. And like they were shutting that down. He would get in that pocket and they would just eat his ass up.
Yeah, they was covering Kelsey because Mahomes when it shared the fan, who he goes to? He goes to Kelsey. But it said no. He's not throwing him because we got him covered.
Exactly.
Went outside. And we got a safety right there to smack your ass. And people at night, what got me was one country was I watch all the time, and he's good. He just do videos. He don't do live. Mm-hmm. He said Philadelphia's gave the Raiders the blueprint to beat the Chiefs. No. We gave the Eagles the blueprint to beat the Chiefs because that last game we played them, we was after Mahomes.
Yeah.
Kelsey didn't really do nothing. We get the blueprint. We pressured them 5 sacks. We pressured them. The offense didn't perform like it should perform.
Yeah, we got to attack them with a hatred. It can't be I respect him. He's a great player. And I'm trying to take this dude's heads off. You know what I mean? Like it's he's cool and all that. Cool, but it's hunting season. You know what I mean? That's what it's got to be, and that's why I love Max.
Oh yeah,
remember when we had what's his face? Yes, what was his name? On the other end. We tried to get him again. I think it was like last year. Yannick. Yeah, like they would always talk about they would compete together and they would see who could meet at the quarterback. You know what I mean? Who could get to the quarterback first. And I love that. You know what I mean? It's that you need that competitive nature because you need all it takes is a little bit to fire you up, and you need someone that can that can trigger that. Say if you're tired. Fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? You didn't gave it your all and you feel like you ain't got nothing left. And then you're like, bro, I need you for one more. Come on, give me one more.
Yeah. Well, I think Coots provided that too, because when Coots played with Max, there was this Coots fed off Max getting double team and then watching him, and he just ate it up. They got the same thing this year. They're going to the same thing this year. No, I hated that Chase on left, but it is what it is. But I think that Coots, he had a chance to sit there, heal, relax, and get, his body together, get his mind together. And they gave him a 1-year prove-it deal. And so I think he's going to prove it this year because, they're going to say, hey, give us the same thing you gave us in 2023, the last 9 games. Give us that.
Yeah.
And then you want to talk about contract extension? We'll pay you. We'll give you the back because we still got money. We still got money. We got money. We got enough money to pay the rip. Pass, pass.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, puffer. But we have the same. They got money, and we got way no more money to pay the rookies coming in, especially when they post cut Booger Man, so we're good.
I kind of did want them to keep Chase on too, just to just a little bit more oomph there, because we're banking on Kuntz being, unless they have a plan in the draft. Like I said, that could be, that we could have somebody cooking. So, but I would like, Chase on would have been a good depth piece at the very least. You know what I mean? Like behind Kuntz. Just someone that can.
I think when they signed Kuz, I think Chase on he wants to be the starter. That's why I think probably the reason why he left, because maybe Paige said, "Hey, you're gonna be our starter." And he said, "Okay," and plus more money. So because when they signed Kuz, he's pretty much gonna be the starter.
Yeah, true that. And if he can stay on the field, that's great. That's what but it's just that if, because like I said, it was a non-contact injury. So I mean, that's what
you gotta remember this. Kuntz was drafted 2021.
Yeah.
The Chad knows refresh my memory. And you know what he was, right? He was on the practice squad. He didn't even get a chance to play.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason he played in 2023 because of Antonio Pierce. Say, dude, get out there.
Yeah.
I see what you got. And he lit it up. Because McDummy didn't put him out there. You know, Patrick hands are tied because the head coach said, "Nah, I don't want this guy out there." You know, Chandler Jones came in and just ruined everything. Then they drafted Wilson. So he wanted Wilson out there because that was his draft pick to make him look good. Because McDummy was an ego trip motherfucker. Excuse my language.
No, man.
He was an ego trip guy. Said, "I drafted this guy to home to start." Well, he's not better than Coons.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't like about when you pay players, it automatically kind of, vaults them kind of up to starter instead of it being competition where I felt like when McDaniels was here, the best people weren't on the field.
No.
You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, the people that are paid to be on the field are on the field, but the people that really should be in those positions weren't on the field. The hungry ones weren't on the field,
Yeah, I see you giving the quarterback $45 million a year. Yeah, he better start.
Yeah.
But if you're paying one quarterback $10 million, this quarterback $5 million, they gotta compete. Because this is not breaking the bank. They gotta compete. And it wasn't like that with McDummy. He didn't put the best players out there. He put the players that I picked and we're paying. I want them out there. That's not Pete Carroll's style. Like I said, I keep saying this all the time. I'm a USC fan. I'm a USC fan. I was born with a USC shirt on because my family, because we live down the street from the Coliseum. So I'm a USC fan. When Pete Carroll came there, they had a quarterback come in, and I can't remember the names, from the schools in Southern California, like modern day was a quarterback breeding area. And, they come there, they usually start and they go play college. Mm-hmm. So guy coming there, I'm like, no, I'm starting USC next year. No, they got another quarterback, I think from Texas or somewhere.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care if you like number 3 prospect in the country. This guy's number 475. But yeah, he beat you out. Guess who's starting? That guy.
Yeah.
He beat you out. That's what Pete Carroll is. He said competition. I don't care. You don't care about the name on the back of your jersey. I don't care how much money you're making. If you can play better than him, you're going to start. Or you're going to play. Or have more snaps than he does. You might start and get 5 snaps, but he's going to end the game with 150 snaps. And you only have 25. That's what Pete Carroll's all about.
That's hella crazy. Like, because at the time I was staying in LA when I think it was when Matt Barkley was there. And I remember the hype behind Matt Barkley when he came, he was going to be the next phenom. And, you know what I'm saying? And then like, I feel like he might've just retired last year, but he was like a career backup for quite some time though, since that time. And but I remember John David Booty. I remember
you remember that's what his name was, Booty.
Yeah, like
you know what? Thank you. I think it was Booty that came in and took the job from the other guy.
I think Minnesota when he went to Minnesota, I think.
Yeah. I think it was Booty that came in and took the other guy's job that they thought that was going to be a starting quarterback.
Yeah,
I think it was. I said it was been a while, man. My memory's not as good as it used to be.
I know. I was gonna say. I want to say maybe for Bradford, but I'm not sure if that was for him. But
Pete Carroll had competition. Like I said, he starts who's the best.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but
speaking of quarterbacks, I got to say something right quick. If you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so wrong content career to put out there is Arch Manning the next quarterback for the Raiders. Okay. Arch Manning. My question is, why the hell are you talking about Arch Manning? That's next year. If he comes out, because I think he'd be a junior next year. If he decided to come out. We haven't started this year yet. We haven't got to a draft yet. OTAs, training camp. We ain't got to nothing. You talking about Arch, man. Preseason. Talk about Arch Manning halfway through the season. So if you want to draft Arch Manning, that means we're going to have to suck. We're going to be in the top 10 pick. I don't want to suck. I don't want a top 10 pick. I want a bottom 25 pick. That means we're winning games. We're almost we win the playoffs. That's what I want. I don't want to be like those teams that like the Carolina Panthers and those teams, like always getting the number 1, number 2, number 3, top 5 pick every year. Why they get that? Because they suck.
Yeah, this doesn't feel too comfortable for us. Like, you know what I mean? Like being the and that bottom portion is not good.
I would be. You know what? Next year's draft, I would be the 27th pick. Then the 7th pick. You know why? That means you're winning games.
Mm-hmm.
That means we're in the playoffs. That's what I want. But no 27th pick overall, the Raiders choose. I don't care who we choose. We would just choose we choose. But I don't want to be in the top 5 pick where they need a quarterback. They need this. No, I don't want to do that. Hey, salute Gravy.
Wait, I just seen that too. Shout to Gravy too, man.
Hey, salute Gravy.
93 Nabman has a great point because I don't think he's probably not going to come out because he barely played last year. So this will be his first like full year. And then I'm pretty sure he's not going to go in the draft after that. I'm pretty sure he's going to stay another year. So yeah.
Yeah, he's a junior this year, so he might not come out. Because you remember
I almost said his name, Chris, my bad. Well, whoever the podcast
don't say his name, please.
Whoever the podcast
if he's watching, he know we're talking about him, but I don't want him to give me any kind of promotion. But you remember Carson Beck, right?
Yeah.
Did we for last college season start? Oh, he was projected to go in the top 5. He's gonna be this and that. Then he said, "I'm going back because I suck this year." The guy from Philadelphia, what's his name? That guy.
Oh yeah, Drew Alar.
Drew Alar. What do you do? I'm going back.
Yeah, I like Alar too.
You got to realize that these quarterbacks now with the NIL, they don't see the draft thing going up. Yeah, I know it's going to be Jeffrey. It's the draft they like projected to go this and that. Like, well, shit, I might as well stay in college, man. Get my NIL, get my couple $1 million. You know, if I'm going in the top 5, I'm staying. I don't blame him, but
Chewy, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. I'm Raider.
Who's this guy? Great. This is Jason, RNJ podcast. Jason is one of my first 10 subscribers, so much respect.
Always.
When I first started my channel, and that's the first person I talked to, him with Jeff. So he's good. Subscribe to his channel.
Appreciate that, Chewy. Nice to meet you too, bro. Shout to the 559. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He is he's like I said, when I first started, my first thing I had like 2 subscribers and also I had 3, and it was him. It was Jason. He was like subscribe right about my first 10. I'll never forget that.
It's all good. We got you, man. You know the nation is strong.
Oh, nation always will be strong, no matter how bad we play or good we play.
Yes, sir. Shout to the no.
Hey, Chew, you going to Bakersfield this week? In May, because I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm going too for sure.
You'll be there?
Oh yeah,
sweet. I'll be there.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting the VIP tickets. I'm gonna get the other ones. Sorry.
Hey, hopefully it's not that hot yet, because I know that's the cusp of Helltown. It's about to be.
I can't wait for it to get hot. I hate the cold weather. I came outside with this originally is a t-shirt and it's a regular hat. About to go back in and get my thermals on. I say, damn, it's cold, windy out here.
We're gonna be sweating.
In August, yeah. So I'm just like 30 minutes from Vegas, but I know what the summers in August are.
Oh yeah. That's what I said. I'm trying to avoid that 113 and 111.
115 on the average. Ooh. You know, you go outside 2 o'clock in the morning, it's still 95 degrees.
Yeah, I remember them because I used to stay out there for a little bit too in Bakersfield. Yeah, that's where my daughter's at too. So yeah, and the grandbaby.
Oh, your grandpa?
Yeah, man. Baby is almost 3 months already.
Oh, so you're a brand new grandpa.
Yeah, fresh. Yep.
I'm wrong with that.
Yep, I'm from the East Bay, Oakland, but I currently stay in San Francisco. I've been out here for like about since 2017.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
funking with the Niner fans.
And well, my wife's a Niner fan, so.
Oh damn.
But you know what? She's not obnoxious. She supported, like I said, this hat I got on. She bought that for me.
Yeah.
And the other red hat that she bought me. The blanket that's in the background.
Yeah.
She bought that for me. So she supports my team, but she's a Niner fan.
Yeah, my lady, she's the reason for my decorations and everything too. So shout to the Raider
Out
ladies.
to the females, man. Take care of the men for the Raiders. They shine. She's not gonna wave. Hey.
Yeah. This is say hey.
Or she passed out.
Yeah. She said, "What's up?"
Man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I know, I know it's clickbait, and that. But okay, if you're gonna clickbait, do something current, here and now. I'm here for here and now. I'm not here for, well, who are we gonna draft in 2030? Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's whew. I mean, really, when you think about it, what was the most important thing that we had to address, right? We were screaming all for years as quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it. We got something. We don't know what it's going to be, but we got someone that's been starting. I love the 30 wins in 10, or sorry, not in 10 years, 30 wins in 3 seasons. I like that.
Yeah, they got 10 games in each of the seasons.
Yeah.
Because remember, Geno Smith was garbage in the Jets. Well, Jets quarterbacks always been garbage because they don't treat them right.
Yeah.
Came to Seattle, and Pete Carroll gave him a new life. He gave him a new life. They go to playoffs.
And he's going back to that guy. That's what kind of gives me hope too, is he's going back to the dude that, brought him there and gave him that fresh start, gave him a new life, gave him an opportunity to win. And it's not like he did it with the Bills, or he did it with, the Chiefs or the Niners.
Yeah.
He did it with I spaced the TV. So no, but he did it with the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing too fancy, nothing too spectacular, but he was able to get them, to competing, beating the Niners, like, which I love. Hey, I salute that. I appreciate, because that's good defenses. He's actually playing people. So,
right.
If he was going to, like, say, I don't know, the NFC South, and he's playing teams that aren't that good and stuff like that, it'd be different, but that's a good division, because we have a good division too, even though we don't like our teams, it's always competitive every time.
At one point, the AFC West, they had all 4 teams were competing against each other to go to playoffs, and one team that made because of one game or something like that. The Cardinals were doing good with Kyler Murray, and 49ers were doing good. The Rams were decent. It was doing good because they had that guy in the middle, that Darnold guy. So they all were beating each other up and competitively beat each other up. And he still came on top with 10 wins into the playoffs. That's what I'm looking for. And another thing is that we got a starting quarterback, not a backup. Not a backup quarterback. We signed a starting quarterback. And I don't care if they want to give $50 million. Pay the man. Pay the man. Why should you pay him? Look, he's a proven winner. He doesn't have a losing record when it came to Seattle. He has 10 wins. Those for over 4,000 yards a year at best. Last year was a clusterfuck, excuse my language again, because he had an offensive line. The running backs were down. They don't have 2 receivers. But if he come here, hopefully we get a running game. And he have 2 good receivers. 2 people that can catch the ball out the backfield. Ballers and Mayer. So we'll have that. So I don't want to hear this talk about, look at Arch Manning next year. Pump the brakes, dude. Let's get through this year first. We might not even be in a position to draft him. We might be, the last 25 teams to pick.
Are they thinking, just another rumor, guys? Just another rumor to add to the room. But I just when you said that, I forgot about Mayer at the time, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, we got Mayer, and I was thinking, well, maybe we could just have Mayer play the traditional tight end role, and then have Bowers do the slot thing, and then have Jacoby, and still need someone on that other side. But
I think Mayor's out the door.
Think so?
Yeah, they pick up that kid, Eon.
Yeah,
I think he's out the door. I think Mayor might be a draft day trade or right before the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's out the door. I mean,
we did pick up the kid that's he's more of a blocking, the guy from the Panthers that we picked up.
Yeah, Eon something. I can't remember his name. But yeah, he's I they picked him for a reason because we did lose Harrison Bryant, which he didn't do anything last year. I can see.
Yeah,
but there might be out the door. He might be still there because we still have 4 tight ends because we got that Coker guy still there. He hasn't done anything either. He's been on practice squad, so he might be out the door, and they might keep him if they can get something good out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 6th round or a 4th round, they probably take it.
It's crazy. You would think this would be, this list. Shout to Chewy, man. The list that he's got there, you would think this would be a mix of different times and eras and stuff like that, but we have them all in the same spot.
All proven coaches, veterans. Because I said last night on my on the show last night with Papa Run and Jeff, that's how it makes his point. Patrick Graham didn't sign an extension when AP was still the coach.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, nah. Pete Carroll came in the building. Patrick Graham got an extension. Why is that? Graham saw where it was going. See, Patrick Graham eventually, as Chip Kelly, we'll talk about that in a second. Patrick Graham wanted to be a head coach eventually in the NFL, which he deserved maybe a shot at it. But when you want a losing team that sucks badly as we did last year, ain't no owner going like, hey, why don't you come coach for us? No, why don't you? Because you team sucked.
Yeah.
Don't care how good defense was. So he said, I got to get out of here. I'll give it one more year, but other than that, I got to go because I need my resume to look good to go to other teams. Right?
Yeah.
You saw Pete Carroll come in. You know if Pete Carroll wins, you know he promotes because he got what's his name from Quinn. He's a head coach. Why is that? Quinn was his defensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. Now Quinn's head coach of the Washington Redskins. Oh, I keep saying Redskins. The Washington Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
That's through Pete Carroll. So he knows that since Pete Carroll's there, his chances of being a head coach is even better than it was with AP there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't knock against AP, but same thing about Chip Kelly. You know, the Raiders did reach out to him before doing that Kingsbury debacle.
Yeah.
You know what Kingsbury did? Till the phone rang. I ain't answering that call. Think I'm gonna go to the Raiders and they sucking right now? No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna send him. He won't be a head coach again in the NFL. You think I'm gonna put that on my resume? You guys been 1-16.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's what happened.
That's crazy. He was like, hey, I just sat down with the Raiders. Guess what their plan was for when we got these quarterbacks in the draft? Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew.
You think I'm gonna coach that crap?
He said, I got up out of there. He told me, he said, oh yeah, we're gonna make a change. We were gonna start AOC, but we said Gardner Minshew gives us the best chance to win.
AP.
He said, man, I hung up the phone. I said, I'll call y'all right back.
He didn't hang up. He didn't answer the damn phone. he like with the voicemail like, I'm busy right now. Me and wife in Tahiti right now enjoying our vacation. Well, football season starts tomorrow. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we know. We're excited. He's like,
I'm not going, no, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, but no thanks.
Yeah. And then, but then when we look at it, he made the right choice because, that was a pretty good season for them.
Well, he's doing that Pete Carroll thing.
Yeah.
No, Pete Carroll was in NFL in his first. He coached the Jets and the Patriots. Didn't have a good time with that. None at all. So what he do? Goes to college, coach USC. They went from 5-7. Then go to the bowl that year. And they went to 8-8. 6-6.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a bowl game, won it. Went to another bowl game because they went 10 and something. I gotta look at the record. I can't remember the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Won it. When they won a national championship in the third year, Pete Carroll was there. Okay. Go to Seattle. Same thing. Seattle was mediocre. Was no Legion of Boom. Was none of that stuff.
Mm-mm.
Changed the whole program around. They go playoffs. I don't know yet, right? I'm not a Seattle Seahawks fan. And then what happened in the third year? They're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what Pete Carroll does. And these coaches, assistants, Graham, Chip Kelly said, wait a minute. This son of a bitch turned around 2 programs around. They won titles. That looks great in a resume because you know what happens when teams win Super Bowls, right?
Oh, yeah.
If your team start picking privileges, they take your coaches, they take your players.
Coordinators and all
Everything.
that.
Even the water board man gets, yeah, you want to come work for us?
Hey, man. So try this Chinese colors on, man.
I'll be saying water boys because it's no longer water boys. The refreshment personnel now.
Yeah. Hey, that's a crazy job too. You know what I mean? Be like there, like, okay, I wonder. Yeah, let me just get him right now. He looks thirsty. Is he thirsty? Yeah. In fact,
good point. I was gonna say that too. He can be out years.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't really play because they thought he was gonna come in for Ewers, and I don't know, Ewers,
he came in, but Ewers hurt. That's the only reason he came in.
Yeah.
And then I saw him, like, to me, he's an average quarterback, college quarterback. Because I really didn't see that much. It's no sample size of him really playing for that one game. He had a good game that one game, but
yeah,
that was one game.
Yeah, one game.
And I don't say it. It's because he has that word on back of his jersey, Manning. That's all it is for now, until we see him next year. Now he has a chance to show what he can do. You know, he comes with a good pedigree. I don't mean he'll be successful because there are a lot of players in the NFL who daddies played in the NFL and you don't even know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. He's got he's got the smarts, he's got the brains, but that, he's got the preparation, I guess. And then, but, that means nothing when you got guys flying at you and you got to make a decision in a split second. So
it doesn't translate to the NFL all the time. Like I said, just because you graded in college, I mean, you graded in the NFL, it don't translate. It's like this, Jason. I don't know your last name. I'm not going to ask that, but you say you're a quarterback and your last name is Elway, Jason Elway. You played for Boise State. Yeah. You know what? You're going to be a top 5 draft pick. You know why?
Because I got that silly ass name on the back.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Oh, he's always son. He's gonna you should be good because I don't mean nothing. And that's what I look at Manning as. I say, well, he hasn't done anything. So why is he gonna be in a top 5 draft pick? And why are we worried about him 2 years from now?
Yeah. To have that name, I think too, to have that name circulating in NFL, again, you know what I mean? It's going to bring a lot of hype and a lot of
course.
Clickbait. And then, of course, we'll be linked to him somehow because Tom Brady wants to bring in, another Manning mind into the NFL and onto the Raiders.
Well, according to the clickbait guys, we link to every goddamn body. Like, okay, we only can keep 53 men on a roster and so many on a practice squad. We can't have 100 guys on a team. It's not college. You can have 103 players. We can't have so many. So we can't be linked to every damn player out there.
Yeah. Everybody. Anybody unhappy? Oh, Raiders link to Raiders should trade for, and then you're gonna see those podcasts with those videos talking about are they coming?
Oh yeah, rumors have it that the Raiders gonna sign Jamar Jackson next year.
Here's 5 reasons why this will happen.
Yeah,
Why this is a sure guarantee to happen. How many horse heads on this one?
Jason, you still doing your OnlyFans thing, man? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey, get your money.
Hey, I was a salute, brother.
Do your thing, JD.
You're right. But man, I just
Real
I know, it's like that for years. I can, the rumor mill. Of course, we're gonna have rumors, especially with the Raiders. We're gonna have rumors about this.
Yeah.
The Raiders need this, so we're looking at getting him. Like, okay, I get that, but don't talk about things that's not gonna happen for another 2 years. What the hell are we talking about? What is this? Arch Manning. Yeah, he might decide to do like what Brock and Ellers. What's Penn State guy?
Oh yeah, my bad.
What's this guy? Penn State?
Yeah.
What's his name? The quarterback.
The one for Drew Alar.
Ilar. Okay, exactly. Always his name. It lose me. I always say Hewers, but everybody do the same thing. It's like, you know what? I suck right now. I'm gonna come one more year and see if I can get better draft, better up in the draft order. So knock it off. If you watching this podcast, I'm gonna say knock it off. If you want to talk about it, you can always go to my Instagram and hit me up, and I'll tell you. You just stop all that. I've been Red fan before you were born. Knock it off. I've been through the good times and the bad times, more bad times lately than good.
Yeah, I was gonna say
all that. I've been through all that.
No, it was I was talking on the last podcast. I was like, the worst times that I remember was that Jamarcus Russell era. That was the worst. Even though like the Hostetler era and all that wasn't too great, it was still not that. It wasn't as bad as this stuff. You know what I mean? Because like that last year was crazy. This last season was crazy. Even that one with McDaniels where we lost like hella close ass games, like just how we lost, it was just like wow, like what we couldn't finish at all. But it's been rough.
Like that Chargers game 2 years ago when McDelly threw ALC in there just to prove a point. Just to prove this is a massive ego. Like I told you, rookie shouldn't start. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you threw him in there. He had no reps with the first string. He had none of that stuff. But yet, we were coming back. We could have won the game.
Yeah.
But you decided to go on 3-yard line in a shotgun and throw the ball.
That was crazy. Yeah. I would have been like, run the ball 4 times. I guarantee we're getting in.
Did you decide to do that so we can lose the game? Well, I don't know.
That's why I said that season was really suspect,
But the ALC, AP came in there and put the right people in right personnel. What we do? We won some games. Yeah. We a little too late. We had a chance to go to the playoffs. We'd be in Minnesota. That's the story in his own. But we had a chance,
which is crazy. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Renfro. The whole thing with Renfro, like, does that make you feel better if we added someone like that to the either special teams or for a return?
No.
Fair enough.
No, because my opinion is this: Renfro had his fair chance when he was here. He didn't get the opportunity because of McDummy. Renfro suffered 2 major concussions. Took a year off. We have that other kid, Lobby, who basically owns something like a Renfro as far as kick returns and all that stuff. I don't trust Renfro on the kick return. Kick return is different. But I wouldn't turn on punt returns and all that stuff because I don't trust him getting smacked and dropping the ball again.
Yeah.
And plus, bring Renfro back, that will take away another wide receiver spot, which we can get in the draft because there are so many damn wide receivers in this draft. It's ridiculous. we can always get somebody. You know,
Yeah.
bringing them in for special teams, that makes no sense. If we're gonna bring him as one of the receivers. We don't need him to be special teams because they got players that can play special teams. So I mean, Renfro was a fan favorite. I liked him, third in Renfro.
Mm.
But given what they call it, players scholarships, just to be it because they were Raiders, no. Bring them in, make them a member of the alumni club. That's about it. But no, down the field, I don't see that. Because I remember, we Raider Nation, we fans, fall in love with players too much. Too much. Bring him back. Well, he didn't do shit when he was here. Why bring him back? Why take a roster spot? Because we don't have 53 guys on the roster plus practice squad. So you taking a roster spot with somebody that might be better and probably is better.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
He said the China 7 would be crazy. One wide receiver set. Like if we, so my friend he talked me out of the old T-Mac. You know, I don't know, because I just thought his, you know, for one-on-ones, if we could get him in one-on-ones, but you know, it is different when you get to the NFL. You're not going to be able to do all that. Like you'd be lucky if you get off the line. You know what I mean? Like, especially with his size and, you know, but we still need bigger receivers though. You know, he was talking about Savion Williams, which is,
I like him. I like him because I read up on T-Mac. You know, he doesn't really read a playbook. He plays like Renfro does.
Yeah.
He plays backyard football or playground football. He can run, find an opening, and get there, which is great, but not all the time. Because safeties and the DBs will just jam them up. The guy Savion, he actually run routes. I watched it. I watched my highlights on him. He run routes, and good routes too.
Yeah,
he gets open because he can run that 5 to 25-yard route. I mean, you run a 25-yard route, that means you know how to route run.
Mm-hmm.
His teammate just runs those, go up 10 yards, then go over here, and the quarterback will look for him. But you're on a route where the quarterback can see you. There he is.
Yeah.
Pass. Maybe a touchdown. But I was on T-Mac train too, but never had Savion Williams from TCU.
Yeah.
He's big and he's fast.
Yeah. Jaden Higgins, I like.
Yeah.
Big receivers, like, you know, somebody that's going to give the DB a long day. That's what we want. You know, we ain't trying to have an easy day where you're like, oh, I'm going to shut little dude down all day today. You know what I mean? But no, it's like, oh, I got to bring my left.
We need a 50-50 guy.
Yeah.
We didn't have 50-50 guys like we had like I tagged it, but people are using it now. We had a lollipop girl as a receiving core.
This draft can't get here fast enough.
Man, please. Now we had a lollipop guild, man, as a receiving core. Nobody over 6 feet besides Myers. So, like, you know, we get the ball up because poor Tucker, he's only what?
5'4", no, 5, something like that. 5'9", something like
4'6". Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that boy can squat. Remember, it would say he could squat. I forgot how much it was, but
hey, Marcus, salute, brother.
Yep, salute.
Yeah, he's fast, but you know when you go against a DB that's 6 feet tall, you know he got to try to out jump that. Like, yeah, good luck. You know, I know you guys remember Spud Webb. You know, he was an NBA guy. You know, he's 5'9", he could dunk, but he's not Spud Webb. He can't get up that.
Yeah, that's like
get the 50-50 balls.
That's like Spud Amik Robinson.
Yeah.
That sucks. He got injured too. I think it was I feel like it was in the playoffs or it was like the last game
of the
season. Yeah, like I was like, oh, that sucks, man. You know,
if he was a dog, you know, he was that he knew his height was a hamper on him, but he played like he was 6'2".
Yeah.
He was a dog.
Yeah. I remember Did you watch those mic'd ups when he would do his the mic'd up?
Uh-uh.
His kind of watch his first one. I think he did it twice, 2 times or 3 times, but his first one, he was like, "Yeah." He said, he said it's okay. He said, "I'm a wolf." You know what I mean? He's like that mentality. You know what I mean? He was like, "Shit, I'm a wolf." He said, "I ain't scared. Shit, this is what I do."
Yeah, and he went to a good. He went actually. I feel good for him because he went to a good team that's a playoff contending team. So it's good for him. Good for
That
him.
boy, he was like, "This is what the playoffs feels like. This is
Yeah.
what it's about."
This is all about.
Oh yeah. T Mac might slide, and then he's not going to be the answer, but he'll be a good piece for somebody, especially if they get him somewhere in them, like the 20s or something like that. It's going to be a better team, like the Eagles get him or something like that.
He's not he'll go to the Patriots. Hard to sad to say, but whatever. But I mean, I wouldn't. It said draft T-Mac or Genty at 6. Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's do
Why
it.
you talk about Genty?
I would definitely, because either way, we need a star running back, we need a star wide receiver, we need a couple of both. So I mean, if we get him early, it could give us a little bit more less desperate feel, and we could, because I mean, there's gonna be a good pick somewhere. It's gonna either be a quarterback, it's gonna be a damn good running back, or a pretty decent wide receiver, or even a defensive lineman. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that I'm thinking teams before us are gonna make the smart decisions to get those defensive linemen, to hopefully get their quarterback. But if they don't, because that's the only other option. If say the quarterback's gone, Mason Graham and all them are gone, then say you're looking at Genty and T-Mac or something like that, I would say Genty for sure, because we definitely need to get that running game.
I'd say if those guys like Graham is gone, of course, Abdul Carter. I don't know, but Abdul Carter is slipping a little bit. I would say those guys are gone. I say trade back.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate. But a lot of people
would say
best player available. But I think we need those second and third round double ups. But
yeah, exactly. Here's my conspiracy theory. And I don't know if you guys heard it before. They are pumping Genty up so bad. The Raiders are. Oh yeah, he's had a great pro day. Oh yeah, I think they're doing that on purpose. Because I think they're doing like, the Raiders are gonna take Genty, but we want Genty. They're gonna pick up that phone like, hey, you guys taking Genty? How about we give you our pick? How about we trade picks and we give you a second rounder? Sold. Pete Carroll like to move around draft. He don't stay still. Spy Tech, he moved on a little bit, but this is his first year being a general manager. He's gonna listen to the veterans. Like, what, this is what we need. We don't need him now. There are about 5,000 running backs in this draft this year. So my goodness, take a pick. I can see if Genty was like the only running back in this draft. Okay, well, we got to take him because he's only really good run back. The rest of the guys are garbage, so we got to take him.
Yeah.
There's too many. Way too many.
Yeah,
with less miles on his treads.
So, like, say if you're at that pick and then Genty's there, and then say somebody really, really wants Genty, and then they offer you, a trade back out of there. You doing that?
I'm taking it. Okay. Depends on where they're picking it. If they're picking like a number 25 now, I'm not going that far down draft. I'll take, as far as I go down, be 12 to 13. I'm saying reason that because of Dallas loves Genty. Jerry Jones is an idiot, so he'll take a Genty. I was to Dallas and give us we'll switch back and give us your second round or your third round with one of your players. I will make it something like, you want that bad? You can have it.
Chicago has 2 seconds.
They do. Oh, they do.
Yeah.
So Chicago too. I mean, give me your draft now. This first round, and I'll take a second from you, and I'll take it.
Because they need a running back. Chicago could use a running back.
Well, they do, huh? Judge is a good running back in college, but like I said, that might not translate to the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, and people comparing, he's like a next Barry Sanders. Like, shut the fuck up.
Nobody.
There'll never be another Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Never. You can't compare. Because he played a different era anyway than what the Gentry playing in. There'll be another Eric Dickerson. There'll never be another Walter Payton. There'll never be another Shaquan Barkley. It's just like, no. So I compare him to that era of running backs. Compared to somebody now in the last 5 years. Who's he like in the last 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can say almost Asian Peterson, but there's different era they played now back then. I would take his 6. I would not. Me personally, I would trade back. If he's there, I would trade back.
Yeah, I can see Pete, doing more because that is a little rich there, and we need more. There's more meat in those middle, that second and third. So we will have a purpose, So if the offer's there, maybe that is if someone offers that, but if we can get any kind of trade, we can. I hope so.
If all the guys are going like we said they are, they're probably going the defense lineman, Graham, Carter, the 2 quarterbacks. They're gone. Then they'll left is Gentry. Pete Carroll's not a drafter, a BPA drafter.
Yeah.
He drafted like, well, we need this more than need that. So we'll need a running back because they're like I said, like 5,000 running backs in this draft. We can get a running back.
I like Pete's a fiery dude too. Like, so any player that fires him up, like with just either how he plays or just, getting that fist in the dirt. Let me see. And that's another thing too about these backs coming out too, that this like they're used a lot in college. That's why I like JJ because he was the third back. He didn't have a lot of mileage on him.
No, he didn't.
So that's why I'm kind of liking the Ohio State backs a little bit, because they really split that backfield pretty nice.
Who you like better, Jenkins or Henderson?
So I like them both. I like Henderson just for
I like Henderson better, but
yeah,
crazy we get both of them.
Ooh, I hope so. I keep doing these mock drafts and praying, and then just hoping that they land in Spot Tech's hands.
But we got that Mosaic guy, but
yeah,
he's not every down back. He's third down back. He's going to take Amir Abdul's spot. So I think Amir Abdul's probably going to retire, or if he's still on the team, he's going to be just like the running back coach in the room. Yeah, I think he's going to take his spot. He's like every down back. He's that third down, that goal line, that red zone back.
Yeah.
So they're gonna run running back. And you know how Pete Carroll operates. We run back committee until we got beast mode, which with beast mode you got you got to play him then every down.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that will get you. He'll run on first down. Oh, he'll get 3 yards. That's it. Second down, we'll get 3 yards. The third down, they'll get the first down. Then the next play, first down, we get 2 yards. Second down, boom, 40-yard run, touchdown run.
Yeah,
that's what he was,
and that's what we have to get back to. That's the way. It's we need to at least if you can get 3-4 yards every run, until they stop you. Shoot, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep getting that 4 or 5 until we break.
That man said, "Damn, I wish my whole leg was still on Sunday." Oh man, really?
Yeah, as long as we spend that time and stuff like that when it's because we can do this. We can do this shit every day if we could.
Like, well, you gotta do between you. You married, you can't like what they call them gamer widows back in the day. The wives always get pissed off that their husbands or boyfriends are always on the game system and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to find the right one. Do something now.
Shout to Jeff. I've been seeing him doing his Madden thing.
Yeah, so I was gonna watch him this morning, but it was too early. I said, "Nah, I'm not getting up at 7:00."
Yeah, I fell back asleep. I was watching it for a little bit, then I guess I dozed back off.
I was up at like 5:30 this morning. I wake up 5:30 morning because I'm old man. That's what we do.
He said that's what.
Yeah, I looked up like, oh, sorry, you got show day. So I got my phone and it's my alarm because I'm about to go back to sleep. I said, we get set to look because I'll go back to sleep, wake up at 11 o'clock in the daytime.
Man, that's what I did yesterday. Remember, I told you guys I was gonna hop on with you guys. I laid down, took a nap. Like I think I ate, and laid down, took a nap. I woke up, it was 6 o'clock. I was like, damn. And I seen you guys were on, but I laid there and I was like, damn, I must have been tired.
It happens, man. It happens. So, So, yeah. So, I'm looking forward to this draft more or less. I'm worried about that 6th pick and what we're going to do with it. That's what I'm worried about. That's, last year we did good. But people get top to let's go credit for draft Buck Bowers. Nah, he just fell to us because they didn't want a quarterback run. That's all that was. He's had to fall in that spot. This year, it's no really like I don't know. This year's draft is kind of like sort of weak to me.
Yeah.
It's
condensed. Like there's in the it's how do you say it's top heavy? You know what I mean? Like so we gotta kind of trade back because there's good talent. Because then after like the 5th, it's just gonna be like, I mean, not saying that no disrespect to anybody, in the draft, because we really don't know. We don't know who's gonna be good. This could be the deep watch. This could be the best draft since the best draft.
And they had some bad drafts too before, so we don't know. Like I said, this is a deep running back, wide receiver class. And D-backs too. Don't forget about those. D-backs actually do pretty good this year. But we don't know where we're going at. Pete Carroll's defensive coach. I want defense first. Because we're getting the players. We signed that cat Devin White, which I wish we got when he was younger.
Like 7 years ago.
No, we chose somebody else. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So he's coming in, say, well, he's on the small side. The boy's a bullet.
So was Diablo. Diablo was on the small side because he was a damn safety.
No,
what I mean? So,
but Devin White was actually a linebacker, though.
Yeah, this dude was a legit.
He was a legit linebacker when he came out. Diablo was a safety.
Yeah.
And Diablo couldn't. I compared the tackling to Diablo. You want side by side comparison. Who tackles better?
Yeah, I would say Devin White.
Yeah, because he hits you and makes you feel it. And you're like, coach called that play. You go to the right side. Man, go to the side with Devin White is. No, man. No. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm not going over there. And you got Roberts, who's another monster hitter. We got hitters. Pete Carroll got hitters to 1 or 2 year contracts. Hitters. People ain't scared to tackle. No more of that Marcus Matador Peterson again. None of that crap.
Yeah.
There's like arm tackle, like, oh, I couldn't get him. Sorry. Get the fuck off the field if you can't tackle. It's called tackle football. You want to play flag football, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And no more getting these washed up guys that big names and sign these big contracts. See, we've been doing that for so long.
Yeah, I hope so.
Marcus Peterson. Well, we should have like 5 years before that. Why are we getting them now when it's down years? No. I don't want the name. I don't care about the name on the back of your jersey. I care about what you do on the field.
Yeah. What I like is, because we were kind of going young like last year, we went really young. And I like having vets because that's less you got to teach. You got to teach the young guys everything. But with the veterans, they know the game, especially Devin White. He's been around enough. Super Bowl winner, right?
Yeah,
I think he won when Brady was there. So,
yeah, exactly.
So we need all the experience, all that experience.
But these are young veterans, though. These not old veterans on a downcline on this is it. these are young veterans still got a little upside left. You know, they've been around for 5 years. They're still young. It's not like the veteran, a 13-year veteran coming there like, yeah, he just here so he get paid because of his name.
Yeah.
You know, these are young veterans.
Mm-hmm.
And they had experience with good teams. Like I said, Roberts played for Pittsburgh. Always been a great defensive team. You can bring him in.
Yep. Watch, we'll forget all about Spillane, and I'm excited about Jeremy Chin. That was somebody I wanted a couple years ago before he went to Washington after he left Carolina.
And Eric and Stokes, same thing. I thought he was good too coming out. You know, I don't know if Green Bay ran their defensive schemes, but you know, he really didn't shine. People don't realize Pete Carroll like press coverage.
Yeah.
He like getting those guys up on the line of scrimmage and then hitting these wide receivers before they even go out on their route.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Stokes did. He was a press cover man, but I think they put him in the
slot.
Look at it again. They put him in the slot in a nickel coverage. But that's what he shined at. In college, he was a press cover man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he hits you right before you make your move. And that's what Pete Carroll, like I said. People say bring back Legion of Doom. Well, I don't know, but it did work. They got Super Bowl behind the Legion of Doom. So if it works, why fix it?
Being physical.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then now they're teaching the DBs, as long as you're looking back for the ball, it's not a penalty. You know, because like when you're looking lost and you're facing the receiver and you're just throwing your hands up and then grab, you know, that's a penalty. But as long as you're making a play on the ball, so now they just time it. You know, they can be as physical as they want to, just as long as they're looking for the ball.
Yeah, because they made them rules where the DBs couldn't do anything. They were handcuffed. Like they can just blink. Pass interference, like, dude, what? Get out of here. They changed the rules a little bit to make it a little like, well, we're at disadvantage. I know you guys want to be a passing league, you want the points up, you want the viewership. That's fine, but it's not fair. It's not fair. The DB makes a great play, but he called passing interference because the wide receiver touched him and then he didn't catch the ball. But the wide receiver made the initial contact, but the penalty's on the D-back.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I don't like those pick plays. You know, when they call them either for, a pick where the wide receivers will run into the the other wide receivers defender and they'll kind of cross them. And then they'll call them. I'm like, that's kind of weak. I mean, but I guess everybody would be doing that every play.
You'll get a guard out there to pick off the D-back so I can get open. Like, yeah, you got to see that. That's kind of fair. It depends on where and when it happens. If it happens outside the play, I wouldn't call it. If it happens like where the ball is going, call that. Because I see.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I meant. The ones that aren't connected to the play.
Yeah, but the ball's going to the right, and the guy picks him off. Yeah, call that. But the ball's going to the left. If the pick play happened on the left side, the ball's not even going that way. Let it go.
Yeah,
just let it go. But they'll call it anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, damn, that had nothing to do with the play. So of course it doesn't benefit us. So, yeah. Congratulations to 93. That Eric Allen, he won at the auction.
What was that?
Eric Allen, DB.
Eric Allen. So you got auction in Jersey. Good for you, that man.
Got it for $200.
I stopped doing Jersey after Tyron Wheatley. I like, nah.
Oh,
I'm tired. I didn't want to get Jersey, and then like next year they're gone. Like, what's this useless?
Yeah,
let's say like a Hall of Famer or something like the longevity players. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we got Brock in the building. We can get that Brock Bowers. Brock.
Yeah, I'll wait. Let's see if be here for 3. See if he sign an extension. If he sign an extension, I'll get a Brock Bowers jersey. Because I know some teams are like, well, he's a free agent. Yeah. They're gonna get in the bag.
Yeah. You already mock draft out?
You can do it.
Oh,
I'm
really?
doing a fans only. If Jason Downs in the building, it's not only fans. Fans only draft Wednesday. Okay, let's get it right. I don't need you coming in, man, and showing your belly button.
Not showing off the Raiders.
Jason's on board, man. He had my last week. He's my boy. I hope he come back next week.
Definitely. I know I've been trying to collab with a lot of people. Like now, it's just I want to do it more in the week, but I'm trying to get done with school but I'm on spring break right now, so
Okay.
I got PM time all free next week. So
What school you go to?
I'm at CCSF, Community College of San Fran. You know, doing big things at the community college.
Hey man, nothing wrong with further education, man. I'm all for that.
You know what I'm saying? They say when we stop learning, we stop growing.
Okay, you do the mock draft, and I consider who we got, and let's mock it up.
All right, let's get it. We do this for y'all, man. We want y'all to know we do it for the peeps. All right, let me get set.
Which one do you use? PFF or
we I use this what is it? I should know by now. Do it damn near almost every damn day. Let me see where we at. It's the database, mock draft database.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
As you can see, this
Yeah,
is
that's
one
what
of
you
my masterpieces now. Yeah,
that's what you drafted before. Let me see. Hold on. Okay.
I did some trading.
Wait a minute. Genting went to 12?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Jackson Dart, I can see Henderson. Okay, you got Henderson. But those two, like almost the same kind of style running backs. You need a big running back.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Savion Williams, yeah. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know who CJ West is, Ivy Edge, Tommy Hill. Yeah. And the thing is that Genty and Henderson almost like the same back. You know, because they're small and they're fast.
We killing them with speed. That was my whole thing. We were gonna kill them with speed, and we're gonna let the defense figure that part out.
But you got to remember that sometimes be those third down and 2. You know, Getsy's not there anymore, so we're gonna, you know.
Well, hey, we got that man. We got Zamir, the smear.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so we do need but that's why if we can get Judkins too, if we could double up on that would be cool. That would solve that one.
So I said, let's make Zamir a fullback. Dude, I watched him block. He couldn't even block a paper napkin blowing in the wind, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah. I was joking because like he runs in, you know how he runs into people. I would say shit, he'd be a better fullback than he would a running back. Like I said, if we had a two back set, just have him block. Yeah, I hope he can't do nothing else.
Nah, I would trust Eon doing that stuff, the new tight end we got. Because I was watching some of his highlights. Not the catching, but the blocking.
Yeah.
He laid out this one from Tampa Bay, was it? I think it was Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay. He laid out this one defense in, man, like he was like trash. Like, damn. He just blocked and laid him out. Pancake. Mm-hmm. All right, so we doing trades?
Oh yeah. Because I want these. Make screen
is a little bit bigger. Can you make it bigger?
Okay. Let me see. Let me go to the.
I can't. Old man glasses. I can't see.
Oh no, for sure.
I can't see it, young man.
How do I make that? Or is it this one?
Yeah, you got Control Plus button. Control Plus.
Let me see.
Hide the screen and hit Control Plus.
Okay, let me see. So Control Plus. Well, now I can't see. No, let me use yours.
What?
Looking for the plus on this keyboard. Oh, here we go.
You need one of these.
Man, did that work or no?
No, it's still the same.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hey.
That wasn't bad. Nav. It was cool.
Did that work?
No.
Or same thing.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Still same.
Still the same.
The same feeling.
Highlight the screen. Hide the screen. Like the arrow on the screen and hit the control plus.
Damn.
No?
Yeah, because I tried that and then it made it bigger on my screen, but not on.
Oh, redo it again. Reshare it again with your screen. See if it changes. This should have made it bigger. I mean, if the chat can see it, I'm fine with it. But
In fact, let me see. There's another setting. Let me see. We can go to the one with. Is that the same one I was on?
yeah. Oh, now I can't say anything.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
if AFI's build, you better not take Shakur Sanders, man. We're gonna have a backlash real quick.
Oh yeah, Jeff would be pissed.
And 805 will too. Real talk, yeah, man. Waiting for like bomber planes coming over, drop bombs on us. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be satisfied. Like whoever we pick is going to be hopefully a good player.
Well, the good thing is that we got a quarterback. If we didn't get Geno Smith, then I can see a desperation of getting the quarterback. Because ALC, that's a little better. That's a little better. I can see that better.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. ALC, might be good, but I don't know. We'll see.
Label me greedy. All right.
You got a trade?
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, but I'm giving them 237 and then 6, and I'm getting 10, 239, and they're 241. So I get that extra.
They're gonna reject that.
Oh no, they're taking that.
No,
I made them
off. Take it?
No, it was just because they're technically moving up. They're kind of benefiting, but I'm getting their second, which is what I wanted.
Second, third rounds are important.
And then I'm gonna hit up Dallas and say, "What up? What we doing?" Let me see, bam.
Oh, you trying to start one of the second rounds, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Try the fourth round. See if they take that. Boy, we're getting that. We're getting the fourth and try to get a third.
Let me see. So what do we give them? That one?
That one. Give them a third. And a fifth.
Ooh.
See if they take it.
Yeah, they don't want that one.
Yeah, I figured that.
I wonder. No.
If we was at a 6 pick, they would have took that quickly.
Yeah, they're acting crazy on that one, so we might have to stick. Who else is there? Who's coming up? Oh yeah, everybody's coming up. So let's see what shakes out. We're gonna press play and then see what it do.
Travis Hunter's still there. Ashton still there.
Armand Membu.
I would take Membu right now.
Let's see what the chat. You can see the chat. I was gonna say, or can you? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take either Hunter or Membu.
Hunter or Membu.
Well, let's go try to trade again. Wait. She's on board, so see somebody want him.
Yeah, let's see what we do. Let's see
if Dallas will still want to take him.
All right, let's get Bam, and then we'll go back to Dallas. Bam. Okay, clear out. Okay, so what we want. In fact, let's do this. Let's see if they'll let us do that. Hey.
Took it, didn't they?
Yeah, they took that, but I'm greedy, so I'm gonna see if they'll let me slide with a. All right, man. In fact, damn, I was like, I should have took that 149, but I got what I wanted. I'll move 2 to get that. Bam. All right. Well, now they want to start making offers. No, thank you. What was that?
Wait a minute. Wait. Round 1, round 3, round 5. Oof.
Now, in real life, I'd probably take that one, set myself up, because you could do some damage with that next year, doubled up.
Yeah, I'm more about this year because we only got a 3-year window.
Because look at this one.
What round we getting?
That one you get round 1, round 3, and round 5, but then
that's next year. No, we got stuff this year for next year. I wouldn't take it. I would take that's too many. I mean, nice, but
And then look, our guy's still here.
is it?
Mimbu and Genti.
Take Membu. We need that tackle.
All right, let's get Mimbu. Okay. So we got these double ups right here, so we could do some good.
Oh, Hampton's there, man.
Yeah, let's see if we could double up. Bam.
Dart's there. What they
Yeah.
want? 49.
Yeah, that's good.
That's too far. I mean, we won't get no first.
Hell no.
What the hell? Wait. The third, the fourth, the fifth, the seventh, 3 7s.
Yeah. Hey, because there ain't gonna be nothing there. That's the thing about these.
Yeah.
In the seventh, it's gonna be slim pickings.
Yeah, it's like no, we can get those UDFAs.
Yeah. So we got Dart, we got Burden, got Booker, Henderson's here mid, because we got Hampton. So smart.
Yeah, so now we need a speed back because Hampton is like one of the big backs.
You had me a speed back. Bam. I know.
Okay, I ain't mad at you. We got a child because we know Miller's is kind of declining, so we got a tackle. We can be under Miller for a couple of years because I think he's a free agent next year. So
So we got Trey Harris. We got JT Tuimanaloa. Don't ask me to try that again. And then Princely, Human.
Yeah, but 93, the speed kills because most said it's not an every down back.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got Mostert, we got Hampton, we got Henderson.
I was saying though, most of the night down back, he's one of those red zone backs. He's one of those like third down backs.
Yeah. I was gonna say Henderson's a good third down back. He can catch and he can, we definitely need that part of it.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with having two speedsters and a power back because our running back room sucks.
Yeah, and then this would be our running backs for the future. We'd have Hampton and Trayvon. So, bam, we took care of that in the draft, and a tackle to get for Miller. So
we need a tackle. We need offensive linemen. So, like I said, Miller's free agent after next year, or this year rather.
So what do we say? We got, I'll scroll down a little bit too. There's Bond there. Did Higgins already go?
Yeah, so did Dart. He left too.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Go to quarterback. Go to the QB room. Go to the QB room. See something.
QB, see you go.
Will Howard and yours.
Yeah, chill, Will.
Damn, Milroe's gone too? Huh.
Yeah, he's gone. He's usually gone in this third. We probably could have got him. Maybe I think I didn't see him there where when Henderson was there though. He could have been.
I went the second round.
Yeah, wide receiver.
What receiver we got looking at? No, he's small.
Yeah.
There he is. Savion Williams, 92.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I like Savion Williams.
So in fact, let me see.
We got trade. You want trade?
Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna take Trey Harris. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take Trey Harris.
Not Mississippi.
Yeah, good wide receiver. Went against some good competition. Held his own. Oh wait, sorry. Wait, excellent. No. No.
A lot of 26 draft picks. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we got. Ratledge, I like.
Who's the Ratledge?
A guard. It's the big guy with the mullet.
Oh yeah. He did pretty good at combine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of meat still in there because Isaiah Bond, even Quinn. We don't have a quarterback yet. Quinn Ewers.
I would take Shuck before I take yours.
Which one? Oh,
No, if you go quarterback, I would take Tyler Shuck.
Tyler for sure.
If you know, look at the quarterback room again, see who's there. I'm just not really.
Yeah, Will Howard.
Will Howard, yeah, he knows the system that Kelly likes to run.
He's got his running backs.
Yeah, I would take Brady Cook over Ewers, but you know,
Kyle McCord. They hating on my boy Kyle McCord though. That's crazy. 155. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Why is he still like Dylan Gabriel still ahead of him?
Well, he said he had a great pro day, but that's pro day. Look at pro days anymore because they make sure that they wide receivers their system.
Yep, their receivers. Let me see.
What's going on? You take a quarterback now? You're gonna take a quarterback. That's up to you.
Well,
we have 2 running backs. So basically, we did all offense.
Yep.
Which we got to do because pretty much defense is very good.
Yeah. So basically, we can go, like I said, we could go guard, finish off the offense, or we can really be all right. But at edge, we could probably use some help for the other side, you know, like either Max or for Kuntz. Yeah, because all these guys, the D tackle, I don't know this guy Deion Walker, but
I think we still on the offense because we still got some players there now that can switch over for now, and then we get a guard later, maybe a UDFA or late in the rounds.
Okay,
I think you gotta go defense. I think.
Okay.
Edge or another cornerback. See what the cornerback will look like.
The DBs. All right. Denzel Burke. Kobe Bryant.
Look at the specs. See how big they are. Because I say Pete Carroll prefers a certain type.
I don't think I can. Or
this one you can't. This is the other one you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one. Yeah, once it gets to the later rounds, it's like you start kind of. But I do like Kobe.
No. I'm gonna tell you who I really like, and nobody really paying attention to it. Is Zach Frazier. Nobody really paid attention to him.
Speed,
big, and he's a press cover cornerback. He's a dedicated press cover. Zach Frazier.
Yeah, he's on my list.
Yeah, nobody's really talking about him, but I watched some of him. Well, highlights they have of UTSA. Man, he's a press. He hits you off the line.
Damn, I want to say. Okay, so let's go edge then. We'll get somebody coming off the edge. We get Prince Humanamana Manelli.
Let's call him Prince.
Yeah. All right, let's see who falls.
They go to D-back room again, man. I say we need a D-back.
The DBs. There's your boy. We could probably.
No, I don't know. He's
we might be able to
129 and we at 108.
Yeah. In fact, let's do it. I mean, we need it, you know. In fact, let me see where we at though. Well, who's all available? There's your boy Tyler Show.
Tyler
the showstopper.
Yeah, well,
Damn, could we? We might be able to.
You think so?
Because
he's a typical Pete Carroll D-back. Big and can hit. Because I don't know what the Cam Richardson is going to do this year. He might turn a corner like DA did. So we don't know.
All right, then let's make it count. Let's make all these count then.
Okay, you want to take a quarter? No, you already got the edge.
Should we go D-line?
I think we're good on D-line, you think?
I think so. But A safety.
We good on safeties. We got like 4 safeties because Stokes can play safety or cornerback. You got Chin. Then we got what's his name? Came in there. We signed Paul Mall. So we got like the safety room is pretty packed. We still got the guy from last year, Trey. He didn't play at all.
Quarterback. Quinn Ewers, Tyler Shaw.
Who you like?
I actually like Ewers. I like his arm. He has the arm. It's just his accuracy we got to work on the deep throws. But yeah, I like Ewers though. I like sometimes, for what it is. 'Cause I was gonna say this is the last tier of probably, pretty good because we're slipping into the hundreds now.
Yeah, I like Tyler Shaw because he's big and he can run too. Although he had injuries in the past, but that can change.
Let's go, Shaw.
A+. See, like what I tell you, A+, guys. Hey, Lord, what's up, bro? Lower shot. How you doing, brother?
We did all right, except for my greedy Henderson pick.
I ain't greedy.
With
the rubber we had, yeah, please.
Yeah,
and you didn't take a Genty, I'm good.
Yeah, because as you see how these work out, like even if you miss Genty, there's still Caleb Johnson, there's still Henderson, Judkins,
Neal.
Yeah.
Like I said, this running back so why get a running back at 6 when we can get 3 running backs later? 3.
Yeah. Because look, even in this round, Ollie Gordon's still here, Damian Martinez.
Oh my God! Go to running back room. See how many running backs left in this round. Look at that. Ollie Gordon. I don't know about the Martinez guy. Harvey. Devin Neal still there.
Mm-hmm.
Taj Brooks is still there. I mean, you can't get around these running backs. That's another guy that Kyle Mullins. He's still there. Yeah, I mean, we can get like 3 or 4 running backs. We can get you a running back in UDFAs. So where we at now? 143. Stokes, Champ, all of them big hitters. Yeah, that's big or like. Let's see here. So what we're looking at now, we got a quarterback that's going to sit for a couple of years. I think your mic went out. I can't hear you if you're talking. I think you have internet problems. Can't hear you.
Hit the rolly stove with the rolly on. You hear me?
Now, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. My cat knocked the box down.
Yeah, blame on the cat.
Hating ass cat.
Not getting up. That's the black one?
Yep.
It said, Daddy, I need some attention. Now you're just cut off.
I'm like, we trying to better the team right now, son.
He's like a wife. He's like a wife widow. He's like, nah, man, you got some attention, Daddy.
Oh yeah, who was that? Was it Zoffrey? He's gone too.
Zoff Frazier?
Yeah, they got him. They snatched him.
I told you. Get him when you can.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler better be for sure. All right. Let's see what we got. Kyle Williams. Linebackers. Edge. DB. We still need DB, so I'm gonna go DB.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know what's left. Go Cal, baby.
Yeah.
Go Cal. Let me see. We're back here at 148. We got our edge. Yep. Got our tackle. No. Let's get Mr. Pierce.
You want to outside? You want to get a guard?
Yeah. Did we already get a tackle?
We got a tackle. We got.
Oh, we did. I forgot about Membo.
We got Membo. We need a guard.
All right. My fault. That was my fault on
No
that one.
problem, no problem.
We'll get Miles Frazier make up for that one. Damn, that's crazy. That was the first because I'm so used to taking the skill position at that first pick.
I'm looking to get I don't do mock drafts often. Like I said, I just participate in them with other guys.
Mhm.
I did my own, and I took a position of need, and I looked at their size and their weight and their speed, and that's position of need. Especially when I got to the second round.
Damn, let me see. Let's hear you again.
I tell you what, do this. I'm gonna do my mock draft. I'm gonna present my mock draft on the screen when you finish this.
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
show what I did.
I'm gonna wrap
Well,
this
I'm gonna do another one, but I'll show how I do it.
for sure. Yeah, let me wrap
So
this
far,
up. I'm gonna make sure we can get after the quarterback and we can run this ball. So I'm gonna get some another interior, maybe another wide receiver because I only got one so far. Let's see, we got Nick Nash, Betty. I like Bryant. Jalen Travis, Kobe. What do we need more? Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. And then last pick. Yeah, let's get Pat Bryant. Bang. All right. We set. I feel like they played me with that C plus though. I could get like a B plus or a B, but C plus. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts.
All right, boy, damn.
Commercials, right?
Yeah. All right. So we got Mimbu. So Colt Miller, you're on notice. No, we got some depth in that room for sure. Running back depth and future running backs, hopefully for the years to come. Trey Harris, adding him to Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers. Prince Abubu. Prince Umama Namanana.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
that phenomena. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. We draft him, man, when he comes introduction. Princely and the Namana.
I think we did pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think it was because you look at this portion of it, some good solid picks. We missed out on some of the quarterbacks early, but we were able to circle. Wait, did we? Did we even get a? Oh, we got show. Yeah.
We got show later, huh?
Yeah, we got show. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. They give you,
Yeah, it could have been better.
What you deserved.
But, I'd be happy. I got my guy Henderson. So we got Henderson. We got Marion Hampton. Trey Harris. That would be nice because he is legit. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to let you.
I'm not sure what I use. I usually first. There's two I use. I use that one too. Actually, it's three I use.
Yeah, that one makes me feel better in my draft.
Trey's on. Let me see. Raiders. I'm gonna put up a minute so I get everything set up. All right.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
Big boy. Say what up.
The Black Cat.
Crazy.
All right, there it is.
He said, "Don't be filming me." No.
Call me minute, man. You better get off me before I scratch your eye.
For real, he gets me too.
I'm trying to give you a hint.
Every time I pick him up, and he tries to turn around and scratch my lip.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like one of those old girlfriends. Like, you don't pay me enough attention.
Man. All I see is this Paul. He'll put his hand up. He'll be like, hey, bro.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna take a back break, but I have it ready to go. So,
You all good. Appreciate everybody in that building. Thanks, everybody. I know we are on a long hiatus of nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? But the draft will be here soon this upcoming month. Thank the Lord. So we will know what's going on. And then from there, that's where it starts. We're gonna try to get these interviews. We're gonna try to get it popping, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully everybody's not at work and relaxing, getting some good loving time in. I'm here with the lady and the cats. You know what I mean? Got Chris. You know, sorry for all the mock drafts too, guys. I know, like, you know, I enjoy them. They calm my nerves when there's nothing going on in the news. So, you know, makes me feel better. After we sign someone, I like to do them too. Let me get back to the chat too. Yeah, I think hopefully I got Kobe King, which is not that good of a. I know I like Bryant. I definitely like Pat Bryant. So nice.
And I am back. Yeah, mock drafts and mock drafts. I really don't read too much into it, but just something to do.
Makes me feel better.
Because the way you know drafts be here and be over with. Because after the draft, that's where really things gonna break out. You know, the haters like, why we draft him, and the guy, yeah, we did draft him. You know, so then the rumors, like, you know, it's gonna break out. And then we got another 2 months before anything else starts. Like,
yeah. When you start seeing the World Series of Baseball, Little League, and stuff like that, then you know it's
getting close.
Ooh, it's almost there.
And you know what? They're gonna be in your neck of the woods, man, for training camp. You might go see them in Napa Valley.
Oh yeah, we out there.
Yeah, they're gonna be in your neck of the woods.
It's gonna be live too.
Heard they fixed that place up the Eastern practice. They fixed it up. That's what I heard. I don't know that's the rumor, but that's a kind of a good rumor. I like to hear those kind of rumors. I heard that the facility practice was in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
That a high school or a junior college. Can't remember what it was.
I think it was a JC.
It was JC. Yeah, I heard that some money went to them to fix it up. Because the field was lousy, the facilities were terrible, it was old, outdated. So hopefully they can make Napa Valley their permanent training facility for the Northern California guys, you know, the Oakland fans and all that stuff. Would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it started at. Because they can't come to LA anymore because of the stupid Lambs and uncharged the San Diego Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, they can't come here. Why? Los Angeles is a Raider fan base.
Yeah.
There's more Raider fans in LA than are Rams and Charger fans.
Better people out this way. No.
And the Cowboys go to Irvine every year, but that's fine because they live way in the middle of the state, United States. So I don't care about them.
Yeah.
They don't say anything about them, but you know.
Yeah, it'll get the people, you know, fired up to go back because a lot of people, you know, after they moved to Vegas, didn't, you know, kind of follow. And you know, this is a good opportunity to get in touch back with the California fans too. You know, I mean, take it back to the Bay where it started. Kind of get back to the, you know, the roots of it all.
All right, my thing is up and ready. Wait for you to share it. And then,
for sure. Got you. And we are.
This is one of the ones I use.
For sure.
This is one of them. Because I like this one because it don't show the grades.
Yeah.
Let me move this over so I can see it better. Oh, man. It don't show the grades, but it does show the specifics and it tells you the details of the players. Get that over there. Ah, dang it. What the hell? There we go. Over here. All right. Now I can't see it. Sorry, guys. I'm also acting like you don't want to do anything. There it is. All right. All right. So this one I use. I got it 2025, 7 rounds, speed fast. CPU's going to trade amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get a start in a draft. See, there it is. It's a lot of available players. So what I did, I didn't know why I'm from a trade. Hold on a minute. I don't know about this, all these commercials.
Yeah.
So what I did is I went to Dallas and proposed a trade. Start drive. There we go. That's fine. And then this one a while. Pick 14 says the computer doing trading.
Mm-hmm.
So when it gets to me, they'll pop a trade up. Mason Graham is gone. There it is. And that always happen.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. It always happen.
Come and get it.
I'm going to see who else. 24th pick. No, it's next year. Around 133 pick. So, nah. What's that jealous trade? So we get a second round. Second round.
Yeah, I would take that because I just want we just want that extra second and extra third.
Yeah,
so we can dance.
And then we got round 1 in next year's draft and a round 3. We can use those to trade with somebody else.
Oh yeah,
I'll accept that.
Need that.
And see who they take.
Oh, remember for Archie Manning?
They took Will Campbell. I thought they were going to take homeboy Genty. They took Will Campbell.
So Genty's still there, huh?
No, he's gone. So
Oh, he's gone. All right.
Yeah, see, it's the best. These are the best guys left. I like it.
Hell no.
I ain't no. That's the Bears going to see Chiefs. Now's our pick. Now, what are you going to give me? See, that's another good trade. 2 first rounders next year we'll have. But round 23 and a second and a 5th rounder.
We could do some damage with all that next year.
First year, we got 2 first round picks and a round 4. Let's see who else offering some. And not rounds. Yeah. Let's see. And we're at 12. That's what, 11 down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reject that. I mean, that would be good, but I'm looking for here and now. So reject that. So
they got JJ. What the hell they want? What else they want from us?
Who?
Green Bay.
Oh, I already rejected. Yeah, but that's a 23. We need to pick players now. Let's see. So, not going running back. All the defense guys we want is gone. The edges are gone. You still got Pierce. You still got
Mike Green.
Mason Graham is gone.
Yeah.
So this is what we're left with. Get off the screen. This is what we're left with. And this is all.
Damn.
He's still there.
T-Mac.
And so is Golden. Everybody's talking about Golden.
I like Golden. Golden's smooth. I'd rather have Golden than T Mac.
Yeah, he's a little guy though. Probably 11. It's not little, but
He plays. He's a beast. I was like, watch his stuff after this.
all right. Oh, I see him. You know, then here's T Mac, and then everybody talking about he don't like reading playbooks. Because he did. I mean, he's another Winfro.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you really develop later in your career. Like, no kid likes to study film. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that you either get burned, and then you develop a need to not get burned. So you watch tape, you watch, you that's how you get better, because you're so used to being the top player, so you don't really have to watch a lot of film. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're the best at kind of your position, it's there's not a lot that you get to learn from, because you're the best at what you do. But when you start to get in the NFL, you start to get bodied by these, these veteran DBs, these stronger, faster, different players. And then now you're like, okay, I got to look for an edge now. So you're watching film, seeing where you can find your little spots.
Yeah, because when you're in college, like, you're a man amongst boys. That's what Wilson was. He was a man amongst boys, so he could dominate by just pushing them back.
Mm-hmm.
Never develop a skill like a bend or a spin move. So that was his problem. And same thing with T-Mac. He's just a man amongst boys. He's like that. The varsity guys going against the JV guys. He's that guy. So he had to develop skills. I can just run past these guys and push them out the way. So I don't need to look at film. But then in the NFL, you're not a man amongst boys anymore. You're a man amongst men.
Mm-hmm.
Grown ass men. So we'll see. We want to take here.
With that being said, bro, I like, just off top.
Go ahead.
Golden. I like Golden.
This don't get grades, so I don't know what they don't get A, B, and C. It just tells you.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say
you want to pick a wide receiver at 12.
Pierce is cool too. I was gonna say Pierce, but I like Golden. But like I said, that's just me. Yeah, Pierce Stewart. Yeah,
because Baku's still there, Higgins is still there, so they might be there later. But okay, I'll tell you what, I'll go because I'm not a real mock draft person. I'll take Golden because we do need receivers, but I want big receivers.
Yeah, that would scratch my itch for the wide receiver, because then I'd feel a little bit better about the wide receiver room with Golden and Myers.
Sure. Okay. Well, okay. I'll take receiver. I'm gonna get a DB room right quick.
And then we'll follow his career of what he does after this too.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this moment.
You're right. I say, yeah, you were right.
I'm like, I called it. I knew he was gonna be a legend.
Yeah. You go put that video and say, I told you.
Yeah, but I hope so. He's a dog though. That's what I like about him. He is a dog. Because remember, if you watched that Texas game, he was the one that kind of kept them in it.
Yeah, he did. He was catching balls all over the place.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop him. They tried, but they couldn't stop him.
That's my thing with him, because he usually is like double covered, but he will get up and bring that thing down. So
let's see. Higgins still there. I like Higgins.
See Higgins. We could double. Just in case, because I want us to lock up Jacoby for a little bit longer too. You know what I mean? Because then
they will.
Yeah,
they'll give him a contract. They'll give him a stint because he got 1 year left, so they'll give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he does like he did last year, because his drop rate was the lowest in the NFL last year. You know that, right?
Yeah.
His drop rate is like 1.89, the lowest in the NFL from almost all receivers, all of them.
He was a for
and
sure.
still got 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm. He was a for sure thing.
Landon Jackson's gone. No, I ain't taking no trades from our rivals.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, and what's his name was fast too. He was a 4. What was he? 4.2 something? 4.29 or 4.2?
Who was that?
Golden. I think Golden was something. It was no more than 4.3. I was gonna say because I don't think he was somewhere 4.3 something. Could have been 4.2 though, but
Golden was. Let's see. I can look at his stats right now. Profile.
Oh,
I don't know they're gonna show it.
oh for sure.
Speed. So that's all I like about this one. It shows.
Yeah. There it goes. 4.29.
See, it shows what they did, their height, their weight. That's like this one. They don't give you grades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So
like
they show all dimensions, measurables.
Do they have a comp for him? Like who his
This one does. No, let me see. I never looked at. See, hands. Yeah, nice hands.
Yeah, buddy.
It's being rated. They all rating him at 81. ESPN, I don't like ESPN no more.
Yeah, ever since that Ben Johnson
Bull crap.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scouting report weakness. Frank could use a bulk. Constantly drops, pop. You know, everybody has weakness. So
Right down. Oh
he's
God.
a deep threat. That's what we're gonna be looking for. A deep threat. That's what we need. We got Trey Tucker. So that's why I really want high on Golden.
Yeah.
I want somebody in that one that could run a deep threat and is big and get 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
Because remember, these DBs back in the day were like average height was like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". Now his stuff is like 6'1", 6'2" with speed.
Yeah.
So I need somebody to go up there, like you throw the ball up, they can come down with it.
See, the one thing about him, he can create separation. He's a smooth runner. That's the thing. He never breaks stride. That's what I like about him. Like he's definitely a smooth runner. He can separate. And with the right quarterback, I think he will be a beast.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Like I said,
Right,
he's a bum.
We're on the clock. So what we got here? We got a receiver. What I looked at next was defensive line and D-backs. I'm heavy on defense. You can tell, right? And if he's still there, I don't know if he is. Let me get this scrolled up a little bit higher. There we go. Stand from ass. I can't get rid of him. Down here. D-backs. They're Porter. I heard some bad things about him.
Yeah. I think he's on my list, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find him.
But he's a big one. He's one of those Pete Carroll guys again. He ran a 4.3 in the 40 time, which is not bad. For a D-back.
It's somewhere.
He's 33 arms. I think it was his arms were shorter. But he's tall. Tackling is average. Run defense, I won't worry about that because we got linebackers and safety that can cover the run.
Yeah.
Man press. That's what got me right there is that man press. That's what I like. Because like I said, they're gonna do. I like man press zone because they got those DBs that play. They play a lot of zone.
Yeah.
And zones are fine, but you need a speedy D-back, a real speedy one to cover zone.
Yeah, when they put you on that island.
Yeah, exactly. But this guy can man press, and then, like I said, you got to put on some muscles. You're like 195. You got to put some muscles in there. You get like 210, 215 with that height and the way he tackles. He can butcher somebody. Yeah, 3 interceptions last year, 2 pass breakups, 18
Same as
tackles.
us.
So
same as us. No.
yeah,
3 interceptions.
yeah. So I like Porter at certain things, but you never know. And now I like my boy Zaw, but I don't think he's even here anymore.
Yeah, I like Trey Amos. I like Trey Amos too.
Trey Amos, is he there?
Yassine.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Interceptions with a 4?
3.
Oh, 3. Yeah.
3 picks for 13 pass PBUs, pass breakups, 50 tackles. Yeah. You know what? 4.43. So it's got speed.
Yeah, that was all they were talking about when he was running. That was the only thing that was that they had questions about was his speed, and then he ran that. They were like, "Yep, complete corner."
But look at his quarterback targeting. Look at that. Run defense, pretty fair, good.
Mm-hmm.
Coverage, 90%. Zone, 84. Press. So he can do both.
Yeah.
I like this guy. You sold me. You sold me. I'm taking him. You sold me on him. I didn't really look at trainers that much. I was looking so much at Zaw so much that
we got a 93 Nabman is asking us desperately to look at Nick Amanawari.
What position he plays?
Now, safety, I think. Or is it no? I think it's
shit. This wind's blowing like crazy out here. I might have to go inside in a minute. Was he in Warrior?
Yeah.
Dick Warrior.
Yeah.
This is a big hit. But do we need another safety? We need a cornerback.
Yeah, we do need we need a free safety. I think is he a strong?
He's a strong safety.
Oh, okay.
Well, that measurables, he's a strong safety. He's a line. He's in the box guy.
Yeah.
When we got enough safeties, we got like 5 of them, 6 of them right now. But the cornerback room is kind of short because the only person we got is Cameron Richards. They signed the other guy back to Sly. I forgot his name. So I think our corner room is more important than the safety room.
Yeah. Which is crazy because we got Bennett, we got Jack Jones, and we got DeCamerion. Oh yeah, that's now I know the guy you're talking about. You're talking about oh goodness.
Yeah, this re-signed him.
Number 30.
Yeah, this re-signed him this last week.
Yeah, dang, I forget his last name right now. But
yeah,
that guy. That dog.
They talking about he probably take over for where Haas played at. But yeah, he's pretty measurables. But like I said, we don't need another safety. I mean, he's a big kid.
Yeah, damn. 4.38 though. Hey, 6'3", running 4.3.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty fast.
It's a big boy. I gotta watch more of his stuff too. Thank you to 93.
Yeah,
check him out too. That's why I like these shows too, because you'll find out about different players that aren't on your radar. Because each of us, I know you have your guys, I have my guys. I know every single Raider fan has their guys that they wanna bring in.
Yeah. See, well, damn. Look at these measurables.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Jesus.
Damn, 100%. And it was at the QB rating targets. Yeah. Run defense, coverage.
All in the 90s except for the run defense.
Shit, he made my dude look like a joke.
Yeah,
I was gonna say he was in the 80s, and I was feeling pretty good. And then I look at bros, he got 90. His lowest was 90%?
85.
Or 85, okay.
Yeah, that was run defense. But I didn't worry about defense because with the linebackers, I didn't worry about it too much. But 85 is still good.
Yeah.
Compared to what we had. You know what, Nav, man?
Let's do it.
Are we sold on this guy?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Because then the thing we got to remember too is a lot of these guys are on 1-year deals too. So
yeah, true.
All right.
True. You can make the team. All right, Nav, man.
Good call, Nav, man.
All right.
Let's get it.
I like it. Yeah, 10 yards, 1 second. Like, fuck, I can't walk that fast. About 15 yards. Let's see. Any more trades coming up? Let's see. What we pick next? I think we pick.
Hopefully coverage. Hopefully coverage. He can play coverage linebacker or safety.
No, look at the stats. He can. He can smack the shit out of
Kelso.
Mr. Swift.
Mr. Swifties.
I don't call him Kelso no more. This is Mr. Swift now.
And you need a verse for the Swifties.
And so I like this one because it shows you can see everything.
Yeah. I like that it has the profiles. Now I'm gonna start using this one because I like to read the profiles and stuff too.
Yeah, that's what I asked you when you did the other. What's their height? What's their weight? What's their speed?
Yeah,
you don't see all that. I like the one you did too. I do that one as well, but this one, another one has it shows their weakness, their strengths, their measurables. Man, we'll pick the 68. Oh, we're coming up.
Yeah, we almost there. Let's see who's there.
We got a bunch of late line drafts and next year's draft. So,
yeah, Xavier Watt still there. Oh, they're still drafting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think computers do. I put computer doing trades. You got Dome, but I want to see what they do. Oh, Caleb's gone. Chiefs had trades. C6 Cowboys start. Whatever. I don't care. Fuck the Chiefs.
No.
All right, let's see if we get any.
Here we go.
And this one you can trade players too.
Yeah, I like that one too. So if it gives you something that you could use, you'd be like, all right, that's fair enough.
All right, so we got a D-back and we got a receiver. So right now we're in round 3. I think it's time for running backs or quarterbacks.
Yeah, what we got in running backs? Let's see what let's do some damage.
Running backs. Oh, my mouse is not moving. There it is. Running backs, we got. There's your boy.
Oh yeah.
We got 2.
Judkins. I'm
not a Scatterboo fan. I like Scatterboo's heart, like an MFer, man. He has heart. He plays the game with heart. But does he fit the NFL?
Yeah. Lauby had heart too.
Yeah, that's exactly. But does he fit the NFL?
Exactly.
Because I don't want a running back coming there. It's 5'10", 219. I don't want a running back come in there and give his all on the first play of the game and fumbles or get hurt and he's out for the season.
That part.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's one of those guys that'll do that. He'll play with a broken leg if you have to.
Well, we got Judkins because we got our speed back with Mostert for this year, and then we Brad Judkins. That'll give us a bigger power speed back.
Look at 6. Yeah, I'm a Judkins.
Yeah.
He rushed for 1,000. You know what's crazy about it? Both of the running backs rushed for 1,000 yards each. Judkins and Henderson both rushed 1,000 yards in college. Everybody's talking about what's his name?
Or Henderson. Or Genty, yeah.
He was these two were for 1,000 yards each.
And then with split carries. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They wasn't every down back.
And there's another back. I forget the other one now. But these are the top dogs.
I like this guy right here, but he's a little later on if he's there. He might be a 7th round, 6th round pick. But we'll take Judkins.
Yep, Judkins.
Yeah, definitely take him.
Judkins.
All right, so we address a D. Get out of here. A running back. So we got at least 2 positions of needs.
Mm-hmm.
But that Emory got Nick. We couldn't pass him up. That was those measurables. Could not pass that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nav, good call, Nav. Yeah, Chiefs said this is a computer simulated draft. So, yeah, Chiefs took Trey Lance.
And then instantly cut Minshew right after.
Minshew thought, what happened? It was funny. Minshew thought he wanted to be the second quarterback, but they signed no correct the next day.
Mm-hmm. after he gave up all the secrets. He gave up all the dirt, and then they were like,
they don't see. This is a whole new fucking system. Ain't no secrets. What you gonna tell them? This is how defense played. Yeah, it's gonna be a different defense next year. It's gonna be basically the same, but it's gonna be different, better.
Hey, they're like, you were the problem. He said they're not gonna be doing the same thing. You're gone now.
Went up Sentinel against the Broncos and took the air out the wind, but you saw throw the ball for grabs like, hey, come down with it. Dude, you go through Brock Bowers like 20 yards.
Yeah.
If Brock Bowers was like 10 feet 6, you'd have caught it.
Nobody knew who that ball was to. They're like, it was so far away from everybody. Nobody knew.
Yeah, even the what's called the ball like, oh damn.
Mm-hmm. 80 receptions. This NFL, every running back needs to be pass catcher. That's real. That's where we struggled. That's where we struggled because we never had a how do you call it, a safety blanket for the quarterback. We never had a receiving back that could at least be the worst case scenario. You know, you could check it down and then hopefully create something.
Yeah, how many times do you see running backs go on the flat?
Mm-hmm. No. Wide open.
Yeah, well, they didn't even go on the flat. Mm-hmm. Kind of the way he kept the Getsy ran his system.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And the thing is that, well, I won't pick the 1-4, 108. Well, Mitchell's more mobile than AOC. Yeah, Mitchell's mobile. You're right into damn sacks. I seen a mobile case you ran into sacks. Like, dude. All right, so we're in best safety core. I think we ought to get our backup quarterback now because we're in the round 4.
I like that. That's what I was thinking too. Quarterback.
I would be our back quarterback.
Oh yeah.
I like Kyle McCord. They really like overlooking him and work.
Yeah, they're gonna learn the McCord. You know what?
Damn. I'm not too high on Leonard. I mean, he did all right.
He looks like a quarterback. He wears all the clothes, you know, backwards hat.
You're like one of those 1950 quarterbacks. Yeah. Good, clean American boy.
Yeah.
Who you like?
I got my boy McCord, man. I like and he's got the size too. Can we look at his
well, right there.
Yeah.
6'3", nice size. Yeah. Runs a 4.95. I mean, he's a 4.95. What does he run? We don't say
shit, probably like a 6'2". Oh no, 4'9".
No, it's 4.95. That's not slow. It's not fast, but it's not slow. He can get out. He can get away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you got? Long pass. Oh yeah.
98.
Got the long bombs.
Russ Scramble is kind of weak. 77.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me try somebody else. Let's see. That wind's howling outside. Lightning quick release. See, that's what it is. A quick release. Gets the ball and now 2.5. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, but I'm sold. That would be my pick. I would take the if it.
Oh yeah, okay. That'll be that. But I'm gonna look at working a snout. Shuck, whoever his name is.
The Shuck.
Yeah, you want to talk about big quarterback? That's 6'5".
Oh yeah.
He's had injury problems in the back. He ran 4.63. Not
bad. Like Mike Glennon? Remember Mike Glennon? 6'6". He was the
6'6".
Yeah. He was the backup for Tampa Bay, I think it was.
Yeah, his measure was not too good. At least speed's 81. Short pass 82. Short passes, that's the problem. That means accuracy issues.
Look at his scramble game. 59.
Yeah, we don't need another Minshew.
Man, he waits for them to get there. Like, wait.
Yeah, he look like, hey, here he is. Okay, well, that was work, right? Well, that was
that was show, I think.
Oh, sure. This guy. It was a big hype at the beginning of the year. 4.74.
Dang, the word.
Trying to get him there. He's nice, except for that rush scramble. That rush scramble is bad.
Consistent though in that in the passing game, and he has a good medium deep ball.
Yeah, accuracy. That means that medium pass. I mean, he has accuracy. And long ball is pretty good too, 92%. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's some guys.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I'm not worried about. Was that it? Let me look at Brandon Cook. I'm not worried about.
Oh yeah, Brady Cook.
Let's look at Shadur Sanders. Damn, he's fast. 4.9, 4.5.
Yeah, he was the fastest quarterback.
He was the only one that ran.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at his measure. Oh my God, no. Jesus Christ. Look at those measurables, man.
Real talk, we're slow playing it. I think this might be the third round.
We're
fourth? Oh no, fourth. Okay.
Right. We're looking at quarterbacks now. Look at that. His measurables are horrible compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
He had to sit at least 2-3 years.
That's hella crazy too, because he was one of the good ones in the
he was accurate.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
He's a project. He's definitely a definite. I mean, like most quarterbacks coming out now for the Raiders will come to, they will be a project, but he's a definite big project.
Yeah.
They say they got Jack production UDFA, and I think that's where you're gonna go.
I hope we stack up on quarterbacks in the UDFA room too. Just to see.
Look at Cook. What's someone? Oh, here, Browse. That's one. Look at him. He did pretty good. He did pretty good too, Browsmer.
The mechanic.
He did pretty good.
The artist. The artiste.
You'll see he runs a 4.79. And not worried about him trying to run out the pocket. And like,
yeah. See, his stuff is like, but
yeah, these guys are mostly UDFAs.
Yeah.
It's like Carter Bradley we got last year. UDFA. So so who you said? Because we did a court, one court.
I'm gonna say Kyle McCord. I like who was the guy you had? You showed me one that was pretty strong too.
Let's see.
Was it Rick or
Rourke? Rourke. See, he's projected to go in the fourth. And his measurable, like, only thing that's lacking is rush scramble, which we get the offensive line. We have to worry about him trying to get the fuck out of the pocket. And look, his measurables are good.
Yeah.
I would take him of a court, which is not getting no hype at all.
Yeah.
Or we looked at Rourke. Let's see his profile again.
Yeah, because
I think his profile was a little less.
Okay.
I think his profile was his profile was
that was okay. So that was the one. Yeah, that was your guy. So I was gonna say I'm good with either one. If you want to go him or McCord.
He had injury problems too. But I'm looking at the Russ Campbell thing. I don't know. I'm dope. Like you said, the offensive line, we can take care of that, but
yeah,
he's a big kid.
6'5". 537-yard performance.
See, he's a pocket quarterback. That's someone. See, in Chip Kelly's offense, we're gonna need more than a pocket quarterback.
Yeah.
Let me look at Leonard. I wasn't too highly on him, but I like to look at him. I'm sorry, I'm taking long. I'm just going in depth to see what they say.
Looks like the dude that greets you at the bank and tries to get you to sign up for accounts.
He's like an insurance salesman.
Yeah.
I know guys that sell insurance. Yeah, look at insurance salesman.
Roethlisberger. Huh?
He's a new threat. So a Chip Kelly offense might be good.
Yeah.
But his short passing sucks. So I'm gonna get the short passing more and the medium passes. Yeah. That gotta be on target. That has to be on target.
That's crazy. His long pass is better than his short.
You would think. He's got a big arm.
That's crazy.
But I don't think we're gonna run that type of offense where
go
deep every down.
Al Davis was praying for that every year. We still couldn't get it to him.
Shoot. Al Davis would take Jalen Milroe in the first round. Pick number 6, Al Davis choose Jalen Milroe. Like, why? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm flip a coin, brother. McCord or Rourke.
Ooh.
Flip a coin.
Some
I don't want.
some telling me McCord.
All right. I don't want a 3-year project.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, we might be able. That is true too. Shoot.
All right, we're taking McCord.
All right.
Rourke reminds me of Roethlisberger. He kind of does.
Yeah. It does though. With baby Rock.
Baby Roth, yeah. Ugh. God damn it. All right, chat. Who you guys say? Let's take a vote. We got two, either McCord or Rourke.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they say. Just not gonna be consistent.
93 says he believes that Rourke will be there in the 5th round.
I don't know. Well, okay. Well, we'll take McCord. Done.
Cool. All right.
All right. Next pick is at 143.
If QB McCord called it. All right.
So we got a safety, a D-back, big guy. Got a receiver.
Mm-hmm. Running back. Did we not get? Oh yeah, we got Jack. Okay, man. We rocking.
So now I'm looking at now here where we're going to the 5th round. This is where I'll start picking guards, and possibly if a good receiver's still there, I'll get them. But I'm looking at guards now. So I think we're still on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then we got DGFAs coming in. So this I started looking at a guard. See, I like the computer doing trade because it throws everything off. It's like, wait a minute. If you do just your trade, that's what you want. But then the computer does it. It throws everything all out of whack. Because what the hell?
Yeah, I agree with 93. Yeah, man. I would look at running backs or even wide receivers, like you said, even see what's left, kind of what good is still out there.
I'm gonna look at guards because I figure we're gonna need another guard.
Yeah, protect these boys
or tackle.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 5th round, so either guard or receivers. Because I still want a big receiver. Yeah. I like Golden, but I want one of those guys that
can get up
50-50 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like that they say Higgins is like a Mike Evans.
That's what they say comparing them to.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's already gone already.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
I don't think. Let me see. My receivers, Grant and Nash is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Higgins gone.
Yeah.
What do you want to give us? No, we're picking. No, we're picking. Well, everybody want a 4th round next year. Yep. Get out of here. We're picking this round. All right. So I say receivers. And Nick Nash is still there. He might be UDFA. Higgins is gone. My other guy's gone for TCU. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's look at guards. So I'm gonna get that line just a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Holland Fish is still there? What? Seriously?
341.
Holland Fish is still there?
6'8".
Uh-huh. He's a tackle. But you can put him at guard too.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the speed. Watch how fast he runs. Let's see where the speed is. Look how fast he is. Wait, they don't show it?
Up a little bit more.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, 45.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not slow. Big as he is.
Yeah.
He's played left and right tackle. He played both of them.
Should we need help at both?
I think I like this pick. I think he'll be there still.
Getting them trenches.
Look at that. Pass block 8-7 and run block 8-6. So he's balanced on both ends. He's not good at one, not good at the other.
Mm-hmm.
5th round.
93 asks for a profile check on running back Sampson, Tennessee. Dylan Sampson, I think it is.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I look at him, but I'm kind of like eyeing this guy because we do need line help. You gotta remember, like I said, Cole Miller's last year, and last year he didn't play well. He was hurt. It's starting to get. If he knows that, he's starting to get more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
So I want somebody to get in there just in case. I mean, Mumford did good that 1 year, but I don't trust Mumford. All right. What's that guy's name again? Sampson?
Dylan Sampson.
This guy might be my pick on that. Dylan Sampson. Oh, shit, he's way down there.
Is he?
Yeah. We got Ali Gordon still there, so
Gordon.
Tosh Brooks still there. I don't know, but that Edwards didn't impress me this year.
Yeah, someone might have gotten him because I think he was going to be like the next tier after Judkins and all of them too.
Yeah, I think he's gone already.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm taking that O-line guy. I'm sorry.
All right.
I got to take Holland Pierce, too.
Gotta do what we got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
The betterment of the team.
Yeah. I'm taking Holland Pierce because we can move some pieces around. We need another guard. We can move some around. You can put Glaze at guard if you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got to get rid of Parham. He got to go.
You said money.
Close. I thought dropping. I'm taking him. 5th round project. Projected. All right, so look at that. Got a wide receiver, got a safety, D-back, running back, quarterback, and tackle. Now here's a picks that get luxury picks.
Mm-hmm.
These are like what do you call it? I call them spot fillers. Like backups who compete. I still want that big receiver, man. I want that 6'2" receiver. I'm gonna get one here. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Hey, get your money.
I want a receiver here. Like I said, the guy you pick is great. But I need that big 50-50 receiver. What are we picking at? 143. No, 180. Damn. Got a long way to go.
Let me see. Well, it's rounding out pretty nice, though.
We got a running back. We got a receiver. We got a quarterback that's going to be a project for another year or two behind Geno Smith and AOC.
He said can't meet.
Huh?
Yeah, he said Frank Weber said can't meet.
Camp meat. That's what it is now. It's all camp meat.
Man. He said I met that running back Dylan Sampson at Habitat for Humanity. That dude is real and look great in the silver and black. Mofo know what a hammer is. I know that's right.
They check for another player. Pegas, defensive tackle, goes to Dallas. How did Dallas have so many picks in round 5?
I know, all for nothing.
Gordon's gone.
Tennessee, yeah. Okay, bam.
All right, here we go. Who are we offering? Round 2. Oh. No. He's worse than the other one.
Man, they're like checking ain't cheating.
Yeah, they want no. So what are we looking at? Oh, I'm looking at receivers. I want a big receiver. That's something I want. Dante Jordan. So what do you got? Fuck me.
6'5".
He went a 4.3. Oh my God! Really?
Damn, I didn't see his combo. I don't remember him in the.
His hands are suspect. Look at that 16. 92 deep threat.
Yeah.
Oof.
He can get open, but he can't catch it.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of those The Hayward Bay guys.
Mm.
I'm open. Throw the ball, drops it. Dude, no, I'm running 15 yards.
Ooh.
How do you
Yeah.
drop it?
Yeah, that's why I say that was the roughest era of football for
Right.
Raider football. Because I mean, it would be like we would get open, dude, be faster than everybody, and then
Like he had that catch in the end zone, he was wide open, and he drops it in the middle of the end zone. Like, dude, there's nobody around you.
Yeah, that was horrible. Horrible times.
He's a good route runner. He's a deep threat guy, definitely. And yeah. But 6'5", dude. I mean, goddamn.
6'5". You can't coach 6'5". Boy.
You cannot coach height. Let's see. It's another guy I was looking at. Ricky Whitereads. I thought I'd be gone too. He's another guy.
Wants to be a Raider too.
Yeah, he do. He said it publicly. Let's see what you're looking like. Hands, deep threat, blocking. Okay, let's look at somebody else here. Kobe Hudson. I don't hear too much about him. Anybody in this late receiver room you like?
Damn.
Who's Brew McCoy? I ain't heard of him. 6'2".
Tennessee.
4'5". Kind of slow for receiver. Yeah, he's in the 70s. He got UDFA.
Mid.
Yeah, most of the guys at UDFAs are really like fill a roster spot. Oh yeah, Antoine Wells, 6'1", 553, 28 catches. He wasn't targeted that much, was he?
Stiff arms are epic.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, no. Hand 67. That's worse than the other guy.
Damn.
Blocking. Yeah, another UDF. Yeah, that's slim pickings there. But you know what?
I was gonna say that guy Dante would be the
I'm gonna take him. He's big, so he can work on his hands.
Yeah. Get him on the jugs machine.
Exactly. Throw some tennis balls at his ass.
Man.
How many picks we got left? All these on next year. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 picks left.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that looked like hella picks.
Well, we got the next year's picks on the trade. We got we got first round picks next year.
Oh, okay. So we say linebacker or running back. We could double up or
so we got some let's go. We got a receiver. Got 2 receivers, safety.
Oh yeah, we got running back.
Quarterback, offensive tackle.
Well,
we got our bruiser. We need a speed back.
Yeah, maybe like a speed back or even the guard. Let me see what guards are there.
Okay. Let's see. Offensive line. Those guards still available until somebody pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this computer trade, man, throw me off like shit.
Yeah.
I like it like that because that's actually real life. That's what happens, you know.
Mm-hmm. He said, if we don't Dylan Gabriel in the 5th, I'm going to be pissed.
Who said that? Jason?
Jason.
Jason. Now, I didn't even look at the chat. It has to be Jason. I'm like, yep. I knew it. Hey, what's up, Jason? I didn't even look at the chat when you said that, Dylan Gabriel. I said, it has to be Jason Downs.
Yeah, that's the part. Like he was missing people with no defenders.
Oh, he had a great bro day though. Yeah, well, like I said, he has his people out there, and design plays.
Better be good.
I don't think he's still there. I'm gonna see he's still there.
Jamarcus Russell had a great pro day too.
Oh yeah, a hell of a pro day.
That's how we got stuck with his ass.
Well, because he had a big arm.
Yeah.
Gabriel was not even. Sorry, Jason. Gabriel's not even there.
I wonder who got him.
Yeah.
I remember
not even there anymore.
I made a bold statement.
somebody's thing. It was kind of half joking, half could be reality. They were talking about Miami, and then they were guessing who they would pick, and I think I said the Dolphins, could pick Jackson Dart. Oh no, was it Jackson Dart? It was a quarterback, whoever it was. But I was saying, to replace Tua, just in case. And then, they were making an argument that they already paid him, so that would kind of not be a pick. But I don't know. If I was them, I would look for.
They need a quarterback because telling Tua might next year. I mean, them concussions, man. Next year, get another hit. That'd be it for him career wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said offensive guard. We got a tackle. Oh, running back.
Yeah, running back too.
Hey, Woody Marks there.
Woody Marks, USC.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Edwards too, still there.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't do too much last year. I guess they used him that much. Because they put the other guy, Mullins.
Yeah, injuries.
Kind of took over.
John Leon.
Oh, LaQuandrick Jackson is still there. My goodness. Give me a break. Now, you talking about big. 6'2", 229.
He looked like he don't play.
He don't. But when he did come in there, he was running like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a guy Jeff likes, and I like him too.
Yeah.
The guy he played in the senior bowl, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He can catch out of the backfield. He's 4'5". He's fast running back. 5'11".
I feel like he scored a couple times. I feel like.
Yeah, he had to get the MVP for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, decent pass blocking. He's 3. Can't expect too much. Got good hands. Breaks tackles at 70-80% damn near.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy I was looking at. But he's projected to go as a UDFA, so we'll pass on that.
Let's see.
Montel Johnson.
Tario Brown? No.
Where?
No, it looked like it said Antonio Brown, but it's Antario Brown, I think. Right there in the middle.
Yeah, we don't need more ABs.
Yeah, no more.
We had enough ABs.
Yeah. Tario Brown.
But shit, 4.39, dude, for a running back.
He got some speed.
Let's see. See what we look like.
Damn. Report cards. Terrible.
He's not good at nothing.
He did. He rushes the ball pretty okay. No 16.
Well, yeah.
So he rushes.
Yeah, but there's more aspects of the running backs these days. They got to do more than just run the ball. They got to catch it too.
Yeah, he can't break tackles. His hands are a little questionable.
Hands of stones.
He's got the brick hands.
You got the baby hands. Like, my hands are small.
Man.
Hey, too much in here. Let's see. Penny Boone.
Which is Ohio State, Boise State game.
Another big
size don't matter.
Size does matter. What are you talking about? That's what she said. Size doesn't matter. Trey Sanders.
Trey Sanders.
Now he's slow. 4'8", dude. That's
good.
Guess these linemen run faster than that, dude.
Mananga.
Look at the pass blocking. Yeah, 14%.
He good. He just gonna let him go past.
Yeah, he's gonna do the old what's his name? Marcus Matador Peterson. Like, yeah, go ahead. I think we'll pass running backs. These guys are UDFAs.
He said, "Hike." Let me get out the way.
Yeah, he said hike, and he's on sideline. They're all supposed to be like, coach, dude, supposed to be blocking.
Oh, my bad, coach. My bad. Next time.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Next play.
All right. Well, that's it for that. So who we need? Got tackle, Pierce, and you said guard. Those are UDFA guys.
Mm-hmm.
Camp bodies.
Camp.
What's that meat market? What do you call it?
Can't meet.
Can't meet. Yeah, exactly what those are. Hayden Connor still there.
Yeah, good old can't meet.
6'6", 314, Texas. Let's see how you pass. Run block.
Look like Blake Griffin's pops.
Another UDFA.
Yeah,
Does he?
a little bit. Just off quick glass.
Yeah, you got that red hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a nice dude.
You're like, this is one of the guys that buy you a drink in a bar and somebody mess with you, you'll fuck him up. Like,
yeah. So don't mess with my brother. That's my brother.
Yeah, 6'6". I don't think anybody gonna fuck with you anyway, just because of that. Like,
for real.
Like, who brought the mountain in this room like that?
Yeah, I like the guy you got with 340 Pierce. I like that. Add that size.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Build that.
He's
line.
not good. I want a run blocker. Pass blocking is actually pretty damn good. 96%.
Yeah, we need that.
No, we need that. But if you're gonna run what Chip Kelly likes to run, those RPOs, we need somebody to sell and run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
I'm taking a guard in this one, so I'm trying to figure out who's the best.
Truss. Nah.
Oh, that's who Jeff likes because he's
that's why I was like, why does Truss? I was like, why does Truss stick out to me?
Yeah, he's from Rhode Island. That's who he likes. They damn 6'7".
6'7". Can't teach that. At 309, he's kind of light though for 6'7".
Yeah, I'll put him at guard.
Yeah.
Let's see his speed. His speed is 5.424. Let's see.
Ain't that crazy? We saying light for 300.
No, remember back in the day when like they was like, oh, this is a 300-pound. It was like a big thing. Now it's like, if you ain't 300 pounds, then you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Let's see how you look. Oh, he's balanced on both sides. I would take him and put him at guard.
Yeah.
Because he got good speed.
They wouldn't even be able to find a quarterback. Shit. 6'7". You gotta get through big boy.
Yeah, you got 6'8", 6'5". Yeah. I'll take him at guard. So, see, multi-role. See that?
Yeah.
Multi-role. Offensive lineman. So he can go guard.
He can go every year.
I'll take him.
Good pick.
That's what I want. I want multi-roles. I'm sure Jeff watching would be happy.
Jeff's clapping his hands right now.
You're like, yeah. Take my guy. All right, cool. Oh, done. I take my. I'll hit the profile. Where's he at? There we go. Draft. All right, man. I'll let you pick next. I got the guys I almost wanted. I didn't get that big receiver that I wanted, but there's nobody out there. Those are UDFAs, like you said, can't meet.
Wait, didn't you get the guy?
No, I didn't take him.
No, didn't we get the 6'5" guy? Or 6'4"?
Did we? No.
I thought so. Or we didn't.
I got the.
Oh, did we not get him?
Oh, fuck you. Not there. No, I passed on because his hands were like stone.
Oh, that's right. I thought.
No, his hands were like stone. Like, well, wait a minute. I might. I'm gonna say wide receiver. We got Golden, running back, quarterback, over tackle. Yeah, we did. Thornton. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
Okay, so good thing because I was gonna say wide receiver or did we get another back too? Right, we got our second back. Right.
Yeah, we got Junkins, and then no, we only got one back.
Okay, I'm gonna take just a little look at the running backs real quick, and then we'll see on the defense. See on the defensive side.
So we're looking at speed backs, remember? Because we got Junkins.
Mm-hmm.
We got most of it on. He's on chain, but like I said, he's not every down back.
Could you give me something on Marks? What do you think about Marks?
Woody Marks?
Yeah,
I'm a Music fan. I watched him. He was pretty good. He was good in between tackles.
Okay.
4'5", 5'10". Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Okay.
He rushed for 1,000 yards last year, which I didn't think that he would. You know,
that's something USC has always done right too. Is running backs. They always find just good, solid running backs, fast dudes too.
Yeah, running back Q. He's not a great pass blocker. I've not noticed that, but what the USC did with him, they'll spread him out.
Mm-hmm.
got good hands, decent hands for running back. 72 is not bad, I'd say.
Yeah.
He's had to go in this round anyway.
Yeah. I said we might as well add some, and then we could just focus on D for the rest.
All right. You want to take Marks?
Yeah, let's get Marks. I'm show some USC love.
I can care less. I don't care about USC. So what? Is he good?
Yeah, that's what I say. Can he win some games for us?
Oh, he's number 2. So there we go. All right. So now it's open now. So we got the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Nas pick, which I think is a good pick. Shit, I didn't think about him.
Mm-hmm.
We got our pounder, our big back pounder. Pause. No Diddy.
No
We
Diddy.
got our pounding running back. We got a project for the next couple years. We got this fucking offensive tackle, man, that I couldn't pass on. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass on this guy. Man, I could not pass on him. So we're good. O-line looks good. We got a swing tackle or guard. He can go either way. And we got a running back, a speed back. We got 2 picks left.
I would say edge for one. Oh, did we get corner?
Well, we got that guy, the safety.
Yeah, we got the safety.
And he's a strong safety, but we can move because they might play a 3 safety set. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I still want another cornerback, a lockdown cornerback that's press coverage. Because, like I said, we don't know if DeCam Richards is going to turn the corner like homeboy the last year.
Yeah,
like and Jack Jones' numbers are up because if he played like he did last year, Pete Carroll ain't going for that bullshit.
Yeah,
he'll be on the bench or he's out. And plus, like I say, Pete Carroll like those big guys.
Damn, he said 1,030 touches in 3 years. It's concerning. Hell yeah.
Who's up?
I think we were talking about.
You said edge.
Oh yeah, edge and yeah, like you said, DB, edge and corner. It feels like we have hella DBs though, but
it seems like it.
Yeah, just Bennett, because Bennett stepped up, thank goodness. Hopefully, like you said, hopefully DCam, and at least with Bennett, it was like shoulder, I think, related. So at least it wasn't his legs. So he still got the speed. He's still good.
DCam had some moments he did good, but then he's a rookie. He had the same experience that what you had last year.
Yeah, Bennett.
He's thrown in there like out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But DCam had some moments, but you got to learn. But thank God that Pete Carroll is a DB guy, and they got a good DB coach, so he can turn a corner.
Yeah.
Who you like? This is edge guys. Not names that you mention all the time.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody worth. I like that name though.
Andy.
Stone Handy.
Man.
Oh.
6'5", 240.
4'8".
4'8". He's light. He's 240.
He probably. I don't know what his business like.
Yeah, he's probably a speed guy.
71 pass rusher. He's a UDFA too. But that name, man, Stone Handy.
Stone Handy.
I'll doubt just because of the name. I want that. I want that jersey. Stone Handy.
Stone Handy.
Let's see. For the Wealth Jackson State, the best available player for that is Devon Wan, 6'2", 280.
Look like you work at State Farm.
I will say the same thing.
Jake from State Farm.
Hey, man, from State Farm. A versatile D-line. Got a good run defense. 80. Tackling lousy, 68. Another for Devon Diablo
Nice.
or Tariq Wilson. Yeah, nobody really here. A lot of these are EDF guys.
I don't know about Ethan. Ethan doesn't look too nasty. Wait, what?
He's an all-American boy, man. You talking about? He's one of those guys like, oh, we have to block him. He's nice.
No, unless he just goes demon on them Sundays or Saturdays and Sundays.
You know the pretty girls or guys who are guys like, you know, they all instant looking. They want to date. Then next thing they thought they biting your goddamn neck because they're vampires. That's what he look like. He like belongs in a Blade trilogy.
Man. Hey, one of the bad guys off the Matrix, one of the agents.
Oh yeah, one of them guys. Yeah, these all slim pickings, so camp bodies. This is only the last two. This is a bottom of the barrel.
They can't meet.
Yeah,
they can't meet. Jay Sheen Davis.
This guy look like he belongs like a bodyguard or something.
That look like Pinky's son off next Friday. It's Pinky.
Oh no shit, he does, huh?
Yeah, that's Pinky.
He like one of the guys, he hit the front of the club like, no, you can't get in.
Yeah.
What? Let me in. So, I know the owner.
Nah, brother. Not this way.
No.
Pinky Davis.
Oh no. I'm gonna take Stone Handy because I just like that name.
Stone Handy.
Yeah. JJ Weaver. Now it's all about aesthetics, like, hey, how about this guy?
Welcome to the team, brother.
JJ Weaver.
Yeah, now, let me see. We got our quarterbacks, we got the running backs, wide receivers, we got the line situated. I guess, you got edge just now, yeah?
I'm in the edge right now. Ain't nobody really here. These are camp bodies. I'm just going by names and how they look in their profile. Because you get down with a point where they ain't got to fit us, ain't got to look like a Raider.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here looks like a Raider.
Yeah.
He looks like a Raider.
Let me see, what's his 4.5? Is that 4.5 now?
Yeah, 4.69.
Oh, 6.9, okay.
It's not fast, but it's not slow, but
yeah. Pretty
he's pretty balanced.
Pretty steady.
His tackling got to get worked on. His coverage not actually, for a lineman, his coverage is pretty good.
It's an Upton Stout. I think DB. Upton Stout.
Upton Scout.
Mm-hmm.
The DB?
Yeah.
He's probably gone.
Oh, yeah. Slim Pickens. It was Woodson. Great.
We got a safety, but you want to take name because C. Woodson? Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Let me see. Yeah. So who's all the best available?
We'll see. DB is Jalen Reed, safety, Bacons. These are all safeties.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see all like the just pretty much top 10, and then we'll see from there.
There it is.
Donovan Edwards.
You got a running back, so
yeah, Luke Lachey.
Where's that at?
Tight end from Iowa.
You don't take another tight end?
Well, the mayor's situation, I think I agree with you. We don't know what's going to happen with him, so
yeah, they signed Eon guy, and he's a better blocker, I think, than Mayer.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then we lost what's the name, Bryant. So we're gonna need.
Bryant didn't show nothing last year anyway, so he kicked rocks. I'm good with that.
They show that guy shorter. I remember him in like brief spots last year, but so we do have him too. I think I forgot the first name, but
yeah, Short might be developed to a wide receiver because his build.
Oh, nice.
He might be one of those Darren Waller guys. I was looking like him and like he's not a great blocker, but he's a good receiver. He's kind of on the small side for a tight end, but he could be one of those like conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tight end.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's gonna go to a 12 man or 13 guy set.
Yeah.
And these are the best available. Phil Maffa.
How?
Maffa.
Wow. Oh,
Oh,
man. Phil Muffa. You muffa.
Work horseback. What's a horseback?
Yeah. Boy, ride horses, huh? No.
7th round. Yeah, we got a running back as well. I don't know. What do you think? Just like it's a available player.
Yeah, Evans for me. Edwards. Edwards for me or tight end. I don't say. But
I don't mind filling that running back room. I do not mind that at all.
yeah.
Don't mind getting running back because we're gonna need running backs. So we'll take Edwards. I don't mind drafting 3 running backs. I said draft 3 running backs anyway. And this is the last pick. Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, a linebacker.
The Reed.
Yeah, all right. 6 feet 231.
I think that's the guy.
Might as well take him. Mr. Irrelevant. Right side linebacker. Or box. Oh, it's a box linebacker. Okay. Yeah. Projected 6. So, what was his name?
Oh, goodness.
Did somebody take him?
I think someone snatched him up.
Oh, somebody said that wasn't our pick yet. Oh, shit. Oh, well, he's out.
Won't we get that guy? Okay.
Shit, somebody ain't grabbed him. I thought it was our pick. We're 247. Who's it we need?
Could be linebacker. Could be.
Oh, we got a cornerback. We got a cornerback.
Yeah, I said probably linebacker or linebacker.
Yeah. Well, I like that guy, but I thought it was our pick, but I guess it wasn't. Oh, there you go, Cal.
Go Cal, baby. Buchanan.
Right. Let's see.
Buchanan.
62-3.
Oh, yeah.
4-6. Multi-row. See, I like to see those that's play style. Multi-row. That means we can put them anywhere on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So in honor of Cal and
Let's
the
go.
Pac-12
Let's go.
with the 247 pick the Raiders select Eddie Buchanan, linebacker, out of Cal.
Woo. I said, woo.
Girl, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
So I didn't make any trades. I didn't want to trade. They'd let them come to me. That's why they don't. I don't think they don't do is give you the grade.
Yeah.
They'll give you details on the player itself.
I think he did great.
I think
it was. I say at the very least, B plus.
I'm not saying I had to create a column if I going through all that. Yeah, what do you guys think? A. Oh, Nav may give me an A because I picked this guy. Yeah.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Yep. First grade usually, wins. So we got A.
I'll take it. I'll take a B plus.
Let me see. D minus, F plus. No,
Who gave me that plus?
no, I was just playing. No, we got.
I gave Jeff them an F minus one time. So you guys got an F minus for that.
I'm a G. What the hell? No.
Shit. Yeah. Your final grade for this is an H.
Yeah, but like, damn, we said A to F. We got a Z.
Way below level. Yeah. So, we got a receiver, the route receiver. You got that DB. Got the running back. Got the beast. Got a project quarterback. We got a good-ass tackle, big tackle, big receiver. We got another guy that can play both tackle and guard. A speedy running back. Another running back that got speed. and a linebacker. So all in all, man,
They're good.
yeah.
Okay, we
And
gotta-
then the UDFAs, you know, I wish they had the UDFA draft. They don't have that. That'd be nice.
that would be sick too.
Yeah.
They should just add, really, if they want to next year, they should just add that on and then just say, hey, you get a certain amount and then let you run, let you
Then
run.
you get 3 or 4 picks in UDFA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pick that. I wish they do that.
That's fair enough too.
Because a lot of times some of these UDFAs are better than guys you draft.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Let's see times. Yeah.
So that's us, huh?
Yeah. So how you like this one? This
I definitely like that. I learned about a couple players too. Shout for Nick Anawari. I did not know too much about him, so thank you guys for that one.
yeah. Because that was an ad man's pick. Because I heard of him, but I didn't even think about him. Didn't go to his profile. If I get there. Well, let me go.
I like that Navman with the Kelsey is gonna retire swiftly.
I want to go. I want to his profile now. I guess it's over. But yeah, I mean, but this one, like I said, I like this one because I can see their specs, their speed, their height, and what they're good and what they're not good at.
Yeah, let us know in the chat too. You've seen both versions, and I honestly think this one's more kind of realistic of how it could go because I think the other one it kind of you get to pick too many good players, and that might not be as realistic as this one. You might have to really make those decisions on who to, who to get. But wait.
But plus this one, it gives that computer trade. So not only they're trading with us, but the computer is doing the trade too. See, that's when I first did that. This one, I was doing trades and it was going smoothly. I got the guys I want, the picks I want. But when I did computer to computer trade, all kind of hell broke loose. Like, wait a minute, Tennessee took the pick I wanted, and then they traded players, and like it was more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what happens. Some of the backroom deals.
Yeah.
It's just why I like this one. This is the only thing this won't give you grades, but who cares about grades?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good draft. We definitely keyed in on some key needs, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And only time will tell what will really happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off right now. I'm on 3 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the rest of my Sunday afternoon because I gotta go check on this wind. It's too bad. So my barbecue pit covers blow away everywhere, so I gotta get those.
Yeah, do not blow away out there. We need you back next weekend too, and this week.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm not going nowhere.
For sure.
I got my Herman the Monster shoes on, the weights. Make sure I don't blow away.
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's been fun, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the chat, man, was real. I mean, appreciate the guys that came in there. Make sure you subscribe to RNJ's channel as well as mine. And like I said, I'll be here. Let me get rid of this. I'll be here Wednesday. I don't know what's your schedule like on Wednesdays.
Wednesday this week I should be free because I don't have class. So yeah, I'm good. I was gonna say if you guys got anything on, yeah, shoot.
That's how I do my fan picks. I let the fans pick and see what they like, who they like.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
We did our picks, so I'll send you the link. It'll be between 10 and 12. Depends what time I get and what's going on that day, but like between 10 and 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Let these guys come in there and we do like round by round. The first person in get the first pick, and then it goes by order coming in. Then we'll flip it over. Then the last guy in get the first pick.
Nice.
So that's what I do. And Jason, my OnlyFans guy, he helped me out big time.
Nice, Jay Downs.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Well, appreciate you.
What you got going? What you got going on this week?
Oh, this week, shoot, back to work tomorrow, unfortunately, but just hoping to have a good week. It's been, I had a rough couple weeks the last couple weeks, but this week has been good so far, so hopefully we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless something breaks, I don't know anything can break now, but
Yeah,
everybody's looking at Aaron Rodgers. Like, well, who cares?
Yeah.
The team in Pittsburgh, like, who cares?
Yeah, my guess is Tennessee for that situation to play out, because I remember that's where he was kind of teetering last year, was with, or before he went to the Jets, was with Tennessee.
Yeah, he was.
So I'm still kind of waiting to see how that plays out, because then that could affect our draft too. Because if Tennessee gets him, then I think that could change what they do at that pick too. But
it won't matter. It won't matter. Good to see what Atlanta Falcons did. They signed Kirk the Bank Thief Cousins.
Yeah,
it's still drafted a quarterback. So there's no telling. I think they're done with Mavis or whatever his name is. Mr. Mayonnaise in my coffee guy. And I think they're done with him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we got our quarterback.
Yeah, we
now for at least 1 year, which I'll probably give him 3 years contract. People worry about the extension. I don't think they're gonna do an extension.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's weird because I was thinking, okay, we're gonna lock him in, and then then it would kind of give us, what we're kind of doing as far as direction. But now it's kind of like they're waiting to see what we're gonna do.
But if you notice that Geno Smith didn't say shit in the news or anything, or his agent, they didn't say nothing. They have some plan. I think they're trying to get Seattle to pay for that $31 million they owe.
Yeah.
And then work with that, or at least get half of it. And then the contract is a Seahawks contract. They signed him to. I don't think the Raiders want to do that. I think they want to give him a new contract. Let this one play out and sign him to a new contract, not an extension, but a new contract with different incentives, different plans for the future, no trade clause, all kinds of stuff they can put in, because this is still Seattle's contract.
Yeah.
Why extend somebody else's contract from another team? Give them a whole new one.
Yeah.
But can you give Seattle pay for that year, or at least half? I'll give me $16 million. We'll call it even.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that ends up working itself out.
It will. I don't think Geno's would be more comfortable here than going to like the Giants or the Jets or back to the Jets. I don't even want to go back to the Jets at all. Like, no, fuck that. I ain't going back there.
Yeah, but he's probably there right now, man. Getting right with the with his retreat.
Cool.
Like, A-Rod. No, he said A-Rod belongs in a hideaway retreat. Anyone pops on him, they're stupid. I could see Browns, Giants being that dumb.
Well, Giants already signed Russell Wilson, so
yeah, that's done.
We'll see how that plays out.
Now the Browns, I can see that, but that's ugly. That's
wait a minute. No, they can't, because you got to pay. You still got to pay.
What's his face? D. Watt, Watson.
Watson. It's still got to pay his ass. You think if Aaron Rodgers can go there because he want to get paid too? So he want that $40 million contract. You think they're gonna pay both? That'd be stupid. Well, yeah, they do dumb things.
Yeah.
You say play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So they might do some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
They're not really putting a hole. Well, they can't, because they just paid Garrett that money.
Oh yeah, so
where are they gonna get the money from?
Yeah, they'll try, but then that roster is ugly. Yeah, but nothing greater than a Raider, man.
I can care less. They can do all they want to. Like I said, look at the Patriots. They paying all these guys. Yeah, look at they paying these guys 3-year contracts. So guess what? In a couple of years, they're gonna be in Camp fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be in Cap hell.
Yeah, but then when they cut players, we'll be ready because we got money.
Yeah, only player I want that they took from us be Chase on. That's that. Anybody else, I can care less.
Yeah,
they can keep all the rest of them. All right, Jason, Nation, it's been a pleasure. Let's do it again. If you want to keep us on permanent Sundays, man, we can set up something and call it. We can do Sundays. I have nothing to do.
Yeah, let's do it. We can do every Sunday. Same. If that time's cool, we can rock.
Yeah, the time's good. You know, anything come out, I'll let you know. It's the same with me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's step on the show on Sundays because I got the show on Saturdays with Jeff,
Mhm.
and that's it. And then every Sunday I have 2 shows. And my show on Wednesday, I'm trying to get that going, but then the draft's over. I don't know what I'm gonna do then. But yeah, Sunday sounds good.
All right, let's get it.
Let's
You
do
heard it here.
Got it.
Yes, sir. So, Raider Nation, we appreciate every single one of y'all. And
Always.
until the next bit of news, we'll see you to the next one.
Salute.